Did you marry for love or for duty?
For love. I love him.
You love him?
Dr.
Yeah,
Capp.
and he loves me. Obviously. Look
Okay.
at this.
Yeah.
Guys,
Oh, look at
guys.
that ring.
Just so you know, love fades like tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're
All
back
right,
from-
ladies
did
and
you get married to
gentlemen.
him
Sorry
after
about that.
you
We had
got
some
back from
technical
the US?
difficulties. Had to reset the mixer, but we are back. We are live. Welcome
And
to
I tried to come back here.
this is an impromptu episode of No Cap Reacts. We're doing a male-female perspective of one of the most talked about live shows on YouTube, which is called Fresh and Fit. So we'll do live reactions, give comments, commentation as we sit here and watch this and kind of go through this together. I'm your man Bailey, aka Mr. Go Get 'em. And I got a special guest. She wants to stay unnamed.
Hello.
That's all you're gonna say is hello.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, good evening. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and unmute the show and get into it. It's already been playing. You know, had to reboot, but we back. Let's go.
What about you? What's your name?
Hi guys. My name's Tessie. I go by Tess. I'm a mom and
Tessie?
I'm 24 years
Let's go for it.
All right, so you're single.
Go for
I
it.
am single.
All right.
What does that mean?
Like,
She's someone's assistant that has a
yeah,
lot of
but
money.
like an executive, like, yeah.
It's a nice title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we back.
and,
back.
What's your highest education level completed?
Back.
I mean,
And
you're only
it's
20.
complicated, my relationship status. Before you
Translation:
ask.
He doesn't need get you everything that you need. He's just enough, and if something better comes along, you'll take it.
No.
Or he's not
like
cuffing
that.
it.
Or he doesn't
Is-
want to cuff
There
you.
you go.
He's not
There you
cuffing
go.
it.
Oh.
I knew.
It's complicated.
He's
Like
not
I
cuffing
said,
it.
it's a
Is-
situationship.
is
It's
he
been
your
going on
boss?
for a while. Fuck no.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been through that
No,
before.
I'm not like that.
Well, if he's not cuffing it, then you did something to fuck up probably. So,
I mean, if you say so.
I mean, I'm a guy. I know so.
Okay.
If he's not committing, so
Much
something
better, much
something
better.
is you know, something's there.
He's committed. She's married.
Ooh,
Oh,
she
wow.
snitching.
Who's gonna
got
put
in.
it out there like that?
You are married.
Damn.
Oh,
But it's
shit.
she
Ooh,
knows.
she snitching.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold on.
All right, so if you married, would you go on the show and act like you're not married?
No.
She got the ring on.
I got the ring on.
She got the ring on, yeah.
So that's off. Why would you say?
Because it's complicated. Like,
It's
it's like
just
we're
complicated.
married, but then we're like separated, and now
You
we're
was making
go
that
back.
seem
What?
like you said he didn't cuff you. That he got a
I
ring
mean,
on your
you
He
finger.
did,
Divorce.
but then now he doesn't again. Does that make sense?
Oh, so he's
Do
playing
you guys
games.
live
Yeah,
together?
exactly.
With
You
your
guys
partner.
live
Who
together?
initiated this?
Yeah.
Who initiated this breakup?
He did.
She definitely fucked up then.
No.
The guys rarely leave if ever initiate breakups.
Did
She
you
just
find
said, bruh.
another girl?
He moved out of state.
Oh, she really fucked up.
Why did she have to
He
fuck
don't
up for
even-
that?
he don't even want to fuck her no more. He's like, yo, I'm leaving the state. He's like, God damn, the house. Normally they would like, at least keep her on the side. Like, okay, maybe I could get some sex every now and then. That dude left the state. You already know what time it is, bro.
Peace out.
What part of Colombia are you from?
Medellin.
Yeah, that's why. Red flag right there.
Why do you say that?
Because you're wearing red.
I was gonna say, look at your dress, girl.
No, it's,
toxic.
you know,
Fantastic.
Medellin's famous
What
for
an interesting panel.
a lot of stuff.
I mean, you're still a snitch.
Snitching. Snitches
Why
get
is she
stitches.
snitchy? She got a ring on.
Yeah, but she didn't say she didn't tell that.
I know, but
Somebody else had to do it.
She's like, come on.
that don't make her snitch. She's just stating a
hesitant of saying
fact.
it, but she's married. She should be proud of it, regardless of how complicated
That's
it is.
facts, because of the
She's
status.
married. You're a
She's
married
a family woman.
That's an important
Family woman
status.
here.
I ain't gonna lie. That's
Yeah,
an important
but-
status. I
Damn,
think
son.
that's beautiful.
Jerry.
She's looking at her like, yo, you're fucking up my game, bro. I'm here.
Make sure you
Right.
like, subscribe, whether you're on Twitch, Facebook,
Bro, that is hilarious.
Wow.
YouTube, No Cap
I'm
Reacts.
note of that, man. That was some perfect RP content right there for y'all, bro.
Wait, I'm curious. Did he marry you for love or duty?
Love.
Once again,
I
guys,
think.
love fades. Don't marry for love.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Keep it a thousand.
So she's married, but she said it's complicated. That's interesting. Okay, I like that.
Did you want me to lie?
Well, the truth would have technically been what she told you.
Yeah,
I'm married but
that's true. You
separated.
kind of did
Shit,
that.
I guess I'm a snitch.
Yeah, she
Says
told the
Neil
truth.
McGee over here.
I'll say you're a
That's
true
awesome.
snitch.
Okay. No. Keep snitching. Anyway. All right. So.
Says the fact.
I'm happy you don't know me.
That's weird.
Okay, let's go ahead and hit the chats real fast. All right, so we got here, ladies. What are your definitions of a real man and a real woman? What should both of their roles be? What should they do for the opposite sex? You want to go around on that one? It's not a bad question.
It's pretty good.
It's not.
All right. What's your definition of a real man? Give 2 traits of each.
And typically, they say a real man takes care of his kids, all this stuff. So name your 2 things that a man should do for
what makes a real man and what makes a real woman.
Wait, that
Shoot.
doesn't include that?
No. It's like an example.
Yeah,
Okay.
So not taking care of your kids. What is 2 qualities of a man?
No, a real man. What would be 2 traits of a real man?
2 traits of a real man.
Yes.
Obviously providing.
Okay.
Like not just providing like financially, but security in the home.
Okay.
And then also being more on the masculine side than the feminine side, being able to
Okay.
be
And
able
then
to.
what about for the woman?
She should definitely be more on the feminine side.
Okay.
There should be like roles that people play,
Okay.
at least in the traditional household.
Okay.
That's the household that I live in.
Okay.
I play my role as a woman. I cook, I clean, I take care of the bills, I make sure that the household is happy.
Mhm.
And for him, he provides the money and
Mhm.
he makes sure that I feel good. Just as
Okay. What about you? 2 roles. What makes a real man and what makes a real woman? 2 things per.
So you concur?
I mean, I feel like what
Yes.
makes a real man is that he cares in the first place because caring is a part of loyalty. You feel
Okay.
me?
And then the second thing?
And loyalty is a big thing, but I feel like that's a part of the first thing. The second thing is is responsibility, putting your priorities first. Because if you can't do that, you're not a man. You feel me?
Okay. And then what about for the woman? 2 things makes a real woman.
I feel like that should be mutual. The woman has to be up on top of her game too. Like that's just a both way thing. Yeah,
So you think she needs to also be
of
responsible?
course, 100%. Like me and my man's, whenever he can't take up for the relationship, I got to take up for it. Whenever I can't take up, he got to take up. You feel me? Like that has to be something y'all both got to come to some sort of conclusion that y'all both could take up for
I
each
feel
other
you.
when somebody can't. You feel me? You don't believe in the 50-50 concept. I do, but for the most part in real life, a majority of the time it's going to be a 49-51 or 40-60 or whatever the percentage might be because of the situation or whatever
Right.
y'all going through. You feel me?
Right.
So at that point,
I feel you, bro.
yeah, at that point you just gotta provide what you can, and I feel like that's
Arch.
care and nurturing and cateringness. You feel me?
I feel you, bro.
Catering
All right,
this.
so equal partnership and care, and you think both parties have to do the same thing.
100% for it to work out. Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I kind of have a little bit of the traditional, but also a little bit of the 50-50 because I do think the woman should bring like the caring aspects, almost like we cook, we clean, kind of stuff like that. I do think men should help with it. I'm not saying everything, but then with men, I definitely feel like security, like protection.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
You're just
sorry.
adjusting stuff.
Yeah. Security and
My
like
bad.
I like to feel like my man can like protect me. Like if I'm out somewhere and someone's pressing on me, like he better be able to like tell them to step back.
Okay.
And then also like providing.
So she wants to protect her in her man. A real man should protect her
She wants to protect
when she's outside.
So you want him to
Protect me.
protect you, but at the same time also have some of the same responsibilities you have?
Like what you mean?
like a hybrid husband.
Yeah, because you're saying that you kind of want it to be like an equal partnership, but not really.
What's a hybrid
Like I
husband?
would, if a girl's
What
pressing
exactly?
on my man, I
What
would
is a
step up
hybrid
too.
husband?
If that's what you're saying, like if it's going both ways.
I think she's saying.
I think he's saying like you want him to be able to cook too.
Yeah,
Like
that he should do the same thing she does.
So he's got to go out and do things that men are supposed to do, but then also come home and do her job too.
Right.
But what does she do?
I don't know.
Like,
That
you
was
want-
my
yeah.
understanding of the hybrid husband.
Yeah,
Be a
let her
hybrid
go ahead and
husband.
clarify for us. What do you mean by this? Because you're saying you want him to be a traditional man, but at the same time be equal, which is like the
so
two.
are you saying a
do realize they're
traditional man
completely
could
opposite.
never like cook or never clean?
No, a
Like,
traditional
never?
man should like provide. He doesn't need to be in the kitchen. A woman
Okay,
should
then
be in the
maybe I'm
kitchen.
not for the traditional household because I'm not saying like obviously if I'm home most of the time I'm gonna be cooking and I'm gonna be cleaning and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But if he's home for the day and I'm working all day, like
But that's what we call a
You know?
hybrid husband.
okay, the hybrid husband, that's what I'm about.
So you want a guy that you can come home to, like you work and he stays at home?
No, like we both can work. Like I work from like with my own business, I work from home from my laptop, so I don't like know what my man would be doing. This is another thing why I said I'm single forever. Like I'm my own businesswoman, I'm my own independent person.
Go, Queen.
I would love a man to be able to bring something to the table, but I bring the table to the table. So
You are the
She
table
one of
queen.
I
those.
brought the table, but let me ask you this:
I bring
you
the table
want
to the
be
table,
single
but-
forever, for real?
I
oh
am the
no,
table.
but look at the society we live in.
So then,
Sneaky
single
links,
forever
like-
is just kind of like fugazi, fugazi, fucking fairy dust, right? Like
Nah, you can
you
be
want to
single
be with a
forever.
man
Look, the
no,
girls
like
calling
I'm
her
dead
out.
ass. I don't want to like be with a man or anything because like
forever.
I'm a hopeless romantic. Like I want that loyalty. Like I'm very like
For real.
together.
How could you be a hopeless romantic, but you just said you're okay being okay by yourself? Make that make sense. Like, you don't even make sense saying the shit you're saying.
She's just rambling.
Forever.
And if you
kinda
can't
thing.
get there, you're not satisfied. You okay in your own solitude.
In
That's
today's
fine.
society, like
That's
who
good.
are you gonna find that with?
Okay.
real.
Before we divert into other things, the question is just simply
Yeah,
two things that make a
right.
real man and two things
Right,
that make a real woman.
right.
So
He's like,
what are
bring it
those?
back.
One more time for us. 'Cause
For
we
the
got-
man, it'd be like protection
Uh-huh.
and so like security and loyalty. Loyalty is huge.
Okay, and then what about for the woman?
And for women, we're like providing like cleaning and stuff. I don't know exactly what I would say for the woman. I like bring so
Here she
much.
goes,
I
she
don't
taking
know.
herself out the
Interesting how with the
equation
man
again.
it was very clearly defined. For the woman, it's a little bit more rough around the
It
edges.
is
Huh?
interesting. Yeah.
It's very vague.
Yeah. What about you? Two things that the man's supposed to provide versus what the woman's supposed to provide.
Number one, green card.
Oh yeah,
That's
green
green.
card.
That was him, that
And
was
him.
my man, I want my man to eat pussies.
Yeah.
So you gotta
That's what I
eat.
should have said.
Eat pussies.
Okay, I guess that's strange. Wait, so a real man eats pussy in your eyes.
Mm.
Okay, and
Oh,
then what about
God.
number two?
I mean, like they said, like protection, I guess.
So eat pussy and protect you.
Protection.
Okay.
I don't think she knows what
Okay, so
understands
I don't
the
think she
question.
understands the question.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
okay,
either.
but okay, so he could be a bum and just stay at home, but he protects you, but he stays at home.
Prime
anyway.
example of cute
Yeah.
but
Pretty much
stupid.
my husband, so yeah.
Hold on.
At least she's honest.
I think she
Hold on.
thought
This is
the question is,
hilarious,
what
bro.
should he
Wait,
do?
Wait. What does your man do for work?
He do OnlyFans with me,
There you go.
Oh.
but I'm the moneymaker.
So he
Got
literally
it.
eats pussy.
Yes, she
He's
is.
eating boxers.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So he
She's a
does
leader.
OnlyFans with
So you're
her.
the leader in your relationship.
At least she's honest.
Yeah,
Do you like that?
I love it. I'm a boss.
Stop the cap.
Anyway,
She said she's a boss.
I know
Okay.
she said she likes to be protected.
And then two
Come
things
on.
that a woman should do.
Suck dick.
Okay.
Whoa.
Suck dick and then stuff.
I mean, I speak as a mom right now. I think,
You have kids?
yeah, I have one kid.
Okay.
So these are
What's
the things that men and
opposite
women
of
need to bring to the table, and
selfish?
she's a mother.
Selfless.
Selfless.
I don't think she
The
understands the
opposite of
question.
selfish.
It's selfless.
Yeah, I think a woman
Be
has to
selfless.
be
Yeah.
caring for other people a lot.
Okay, so consider it.
Yeah.
I think
Alright,
she understands
so
the
real
question. This is
wom-
just
man
really what
eats
her
pussy
thought
and
process
protects, and
is.
then a real woman
And how
sucks
is
dick
she
and
the
is
money
selfish.
maker? If he does the
Well, she does
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, and he does it with her.
Yeah,
But it's her
but-
account, and more than likely, she's probably doing way more than what he
On
is.
her answer.
What about you?
Men on
Two things that make
OnlyFans
a
don't
real
sell
man
the
and two
same
things
way
that
that
make a
women
real
on
woman.
OnlyFans do,
Real
and a
nigga.
woman playing with herself
Real nigga
actually
shit.
sells more than a man and a woman being together.
We're gonna go with real
And the
niggas
next
that, like,
biggest ticket is going to be two women together.
women that like protect and naturally like provide, make sure his woman good no matter what.
Okay, protect and provide. Now, what does the woman do?
The woman gotta bring back bring back the same the men do. Period. I feel like
So
it
you got to
shouldn't-
protect and provide for him too?
period. That's back like
Really?
we matching.
Wait,
Because you can't tell me pack my shit. I can't tell you pack your shit.
Wait, who gonna protect who? You gonna protect who?
Bo, my nigga, I'm gonna protect
How?
my man.
Yeah, fast.
You gonna fight three
oh
black,
God.
black, big
Yeah,
black dudes?
realistically speaking, how are you
By
going to
yourself?
protect your guy?
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah,
fight
hit
niggas
her.
and
That
shoot niggas.
would've
I'll go
gone.
It don't
fuck.
matter. Whatever I
Oh, we
gotta
know you can do it.
Like whatever position I gotta play at the moment, then that's what it's gonna be.
So you literally provide the same thing your guy provides to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's why he's non-existent. He's gone.
yeah. Yeah, he didn't want to date himself.
Oh
All right,
God.
what about you?
So I'm going to agree with her. A man should be responsible and also caring.
Okay. What about the woman?
The woman, I think she should also be responsible, but then yet again, be a
Mhm.
like basically a supporter
Of
when it
course.
comes to her man. So I believe the woman should be
Support in
caring.
what
and-
way? That's very open.
Vague.
So, as in, let's say,
Wait,
so
what
I'm
do
from New York. So everybody from New York knows there's the struggle. People from the streets. Not everybody is able to stay with a 9 to 5. So if my
Gigi,
man is in
baby.
the streets, and I'm working my 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be, and he's low, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to take care of my man.
All right,
And
so
my
y'all
daughter.
provided money so that he could re-up. Fantastic.
That's bad.
She said in the streets. Which
No, I'm
is,
just saying in general, any support. If he wants to become an artist or anything, whatever it is, and you're about to die, you're gonna support.
Okay.
Even when it comes to family or whatever it is, you a supporter. Unless you're the type
So,
of woman
sounds
that's
to me
just gonna
like-
get up and leave.
it sounds to me like you would support him financially.
And everything. If he's looking out for me, he's taking care of me, I'm gonna take care of you.
But if you're supporting him financially, by default, he can't provide for you financially.
But I bet when he's up there, he's gonna take care
What
of me.
what if that's just the time being though? There's times when your
Yeah.
man's can't provide financially from you. You got to take up for that, and I've had to do that before.
Yeah, and we've come to realize that when girls do that, it typically doesn't last long.
I can't say the same because for me and my man's, the way our balance is, like some shit don't work out for him for too long, some shit don't
She
work out for me too
masculine
long.
as
We
hell.
got to find that balance. Whoever got it at the time got to do it. You feel
I
me?
might agree with
Super
him on that.
aggressive.
That
too.
might be you, but what we've realized is a staggering majority of women will not provide for a man long term.
I feel that. I'm gonna agree with that. Most women feel like they're too.
You think
bougie or
women will
too
provide
high-end
for a
and they
man
wanna be taken
long-term?
care of, so I'm gonna agree with
No.
that.
I don't think that's necessarily the
I know
reason.
some.
You got it, bro.
Exactly, 100%.
Not
Nobody
a
should be
woman,
taken care
not a
of.
man
You should
should
take
be
care of
taken
yourself.
You got it, bro.
All right.
I feel like.
What about you? 2 traits of a real man and 2 traits of a real woman.
Protective.
Okay.
And
For the man?
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Protective or protect you? Because those are 2 different things.
What's the difference?
Him being protective might be him telling you, yo, don't go out at night without me. But him protecting you is him actually
No, that's
punching a guy.
controlling.
Oh, that's controlling.
Okay,
That's
that's
controlling.
controlling.
Everybody
I'm
got
talking
different
protecting.
definitions. Everybody got different definitions. That's what I've learned.
I'm talking
Learnt.
like protecting my peace, protecting everything, just like I would do for him.
Okay. So
Okay,
so
and
you would
then-
consider him having boundaries controlling.
No, if we agree on those boundaries, then you don't even have to tell me not to go out. But if you're telling me what to do, no, I'm sorry, that's different. But if we agree on like, okay, you can't go out without me, that's fine. But if you're just like, no, you can't go out tonight, for what?
Well, no, you can go out, but just when you come back, you'll be single.
Okay.
So that's a
You're
healthy
gonna
boundary.
break. Okay, let's say we're together for 2 years. You're gonna break up with me because I go out.
Yes.
And then you're.
That's probably why
I
the
don't want to be
husband
with you
left.
anymore.
That's
just
probably
why
your
you
ass.
left
Is,
the state.
that's why your husband moved out.
Right.
Yeah, wow. And I think this is something kind of, I mean, this could be another thing, but this is something that women tend to kind of have where like a guy has a boundary and he acts on that boundary, then girls go ahead and say that's insecure or that's controlling. I would argue it's not controlling. If anything, that's him being in control of his life and knowing what he's going to tell her and what he's not. And unfortunately, I would say a lot of the things that women do are just unacceptable, but we sit here in society and say it's acceptable and you should be able to do whatever you want.
No,
and
you
that's
call
not-
us crazy and hoes.
I can't say that as a general
What was that?
thing.
What do you mean crazy? and a hoe?
Like, say what you said
Those
again.
things don't even.
Yeah, I got
those
you.
things don't even amount up.
Even know what he
Yeah,
said.
she
All right,
doesn't.
we'll
Even,
just
she's
stick
not
to the topic
listening.
at hand. We
Yeah.
can
She's
discuss that
responding,
after.
but she's
So
not
you want
listening.
him to protect you, not be
Yeah, and
protective.
provide.
Okay, and provide.
But
So you
I
expect
al-
him to protect and provide, but you will not follow his authority when he says, "I would appreciate you not going outside."
Let me finish. I'll provide too.
What are you gonna provide?
Whenever he can't, I got it.
Got what?
For
like
how long?
there's a balance
For
for
how long?
however long he needs it.
Got what?
3 years?
No, get your shit together.
What's the time clock? When does it run out for you?
I feel like.
Merch.
Merch.
How about this?
Like
Kevin always asks a good question. Do you want him to pay a significant amount of the bills?
half and half.
Oh, you want to go 50-50 with him?
Yep.
Really?
Yes, I've done it.
I'm good.
Okay, question. Back in Colombia, do
Yeah.
girls actually do that?
No,
What? Tell me how girls in Colombia act.
they stay at home,
Mhm.
cook, clean, and let the men do whatever.
What happened to you?
I don't
wow.
cook. I
What
don't clean,
happened
and I
to
still
you?
got the ring.
I mean.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Cardi B over here. So
The man turned into fucking Goku.
Not you Super Saiyan up in
No
here.
cook, no clean, got a ring, but no
So-
man.
if you notice, right? So if you notice, right?
Not know me.
This is
The
hilarious.
general girl from Colombia that's raised a certain way is raised to be by her man's side and take care of the man in the home, right? However, when it comes to America, it's flipped. Now they're Americanized and they're the same as American girls. So, guys, I'm saying this right now. We got to go to Colombia, Brazil, I don't know, DR, keep her over there, bro.
Yeah, keep her over
Don't
there.
bring it to the States.
Yeah,
All right.
If you bring it to the States, it's a wrap.
So he's
They
got
say it all the time. If you get a chick from somewhere else, don't bring them here.
Then?
Like a safe
U.S. will ruin them.
heaven, like a safe place.
Safe
for
haven,
Ooh,
you
I
mean?
like that. I like that.
Okay,
Same,
and what
yes.
else?
You quiet back there.
I am. I'm just
Nurture.
observing.
No,
listening.
no, like nurture, like take care of.
Crickets
Oh
back
my
there.
You know what's really funny? I don't know if you guys paid attention to it, but most of the girls, when we ask them what the man's supposed to provide,
Hesitated.
immediately,
Hesitated.
right away.
Yeah.
When
But
we asked
girls,
them what's a woman's
hesitate.
what makes a real woman, they hesitated.
Of
Yeah.
course,
Or
because
they
you're-
regurgitated what the guy is supposed to do.
I didn't
Yeah.
hesitate.
No, of course, because
I
you're
didn't
gonna know
hesitate.
more what
I
you're
know
looking
what I
for.
want.
You
You ain't
wanna
supposed
go
to
out the
hesitate. You
studio?
know what you want.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna know what you
I mean,
want.
yeah.
People are really
I'm not
self-aware, you
hesitating.
know.
I
All right.
hesitate.
She's a
Very
provider.
interesting. Very interesting.
She's a writer.
That was very
Put your
telling.
paw down.
Okay.
Okay.
Omar Hamid goes, guys, thank you for the motivation. From Sudan, went from $100 a month working as a tech engineer and journalist to increase to $60K, and now planning to take advantage of your Instagram course and reach 1 million in 2 years. Shout out to you,
Nice.
bro. Shout
Good
out to
job,
all
bro.
my Sudanese people out there. All right, Chris is darker than under the bed for real. When I turn my TV off at night, if Chris comes on, I can use his forehead glare as a mirror to style my hair.
Oh
Vote for
my
me
God.
2024.
We're currently on
That's why Donald Trump
Facebook,
got
Does it mean me or Chris?
I
YouTube,
don't know, man. I
Twitch,
think he meant to say fresh, but anyway.
and
Chris, we
Twitter.
mumbling like some SoundCloud rappers.
Subscribe
Shout
to
out
the
the
channel on
listeners.
Facebook, Twitch.
All right, Black Wolf answered
And,
three, of
we're
course, the
also
question
on
to the market.
Rumble.
Do you think your money, career, and success matters to men? Successful women are useless. Change my mind. We'll keep going. Black Wolf Inc. Trina, the crimson-haired horse, is going to be Frank Castle tonight. She looks like a know-it-all and will likely be running her mouth all the time.
Who's Trina?
No, the one with the red hair.
Not really.
So,
Just Miss Money Mondays. She barely talks. Just Miss Money Mondays.
She ain't even do
She
that.
looks so
She
confused.
just chilling.
Course/mentor
She's
from
so
my business
confused.
to grow it bigger and better. Rental cars.
What?
It's a calculated risk.
Yeah.
I would say though, like if you're gonna make money from that course right away, then it makes sense. But if you gotta like wait and go through the learning curve, it might be a little bit of a question if you should do that or not.
90% of the time when a loan is worth taking, it depends on the interest rate and the terms under which you secure the loan.
Yeah.
Then it makes sense, right? All right, ladies, please name 3 countries in Europe. You
Ah,
make it a
shit,
little
here we
bit
go.
easier for y'all, 'cause I don't know about that.
Here we
We'll have
go.
to Name 3 countries outside the United States. We'll start
What's
right
up,
here with
T?
Colombia, and you cannot name
You
Colombia.
made it easy.
I see you on
Go ahead.
Facebook.
Peru, Brazil, Chile.
Cool. What about
Okay.
you? 3 countries outside the United States that
3
she didn't name.
Can't use the same ones.
She said Brazil, Chile, and what?
Peru.
Peru.
I hate this question.
Me too.
I'm crying.
Really?
This is easy. Like, I thought we could have went with
Wait,
Europe.
you get all the time?
This is
Come
wild to
on.
me.
Europe would have made it harder.
What? But
Okay,
that's-
so I'm the only one that went to school, I think.
Yeah, no,
Wow, she just shit on her. She the only one that went to
Just
school.
let her- Just let her go. Go. 3 countries outside the United States.
3 countries outside of the United States.
Yes. You can't use Colombia or what you just named.
I don't know.
Or Texas.
come on, New York.
Alaska.
Does an island count as a country?
Wow. Incredible.
Don't judge me, but I don't know.
Okay. What about you? Can you name 3 countries
I was
outside
rooting
the
for you.
United States?
I had your back.
3 countries outside the
Um,
United States.
Nigga,
Should I
where
put you
from,
on the
nigga?
spot?
I know. I'm
Well, just say
crying.
your background. Like,
No.
Haiti.
No.
And,
why is this question hard?
Just name any
Not
3.
that hard.
This is scary, bro.
No,
This
she's-
question should not be that hard.
Any 3.
Patience.
can name
15. No.
All right.
Okay.
2 more. We'll give you Haiti.
Zesty.
Like, we have
12.
people from a different country sitting next to
I
you.
was later.
This is horrible. This is horrible.
12 hours later.
okay,
12
okay, wait.
20 hours
I know
later.
mine. Africa,
Next.
All right.
I don't
Besides Canada, name 3 countries.
France,
Uh-huh.
Italy,
Mhm.
Switzerland.
All right. What about you?
Ireland, Scotland, Wales.
Cool.
I'm probably gonna say Australia, Costa Rica, and Panama.
Okay.
I don't know. China, Japan, Jamaica.
Okay.
So we have a
Yeah,
proof
right.
here that Canadian
I
already
wanted
won.
to say
You should be sure of yourself.
Alaska, Texas, and California.
You should be sure of yourself.
I have no idea.
Or a continent. I'm
Every
not
time.
even sure, bro. to
Every
be
time.
real.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
No,
All
for
right.
real.
Well, Myron Lose More Hair tonight is Frank Castle returning before the Rumble Switch. Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon
Ball Z.
Hey, Myron,
So
is every
tonight
time
we
I come
are
back on
doing
the
a
show,
reaction
so
to
when,
Fresh and Fit
whenever he
live
comes to
as
the
they
United
are
States, he doesn't really
on
like
the
US like
air.
that. So
That's
when he,
why.
but when he comes
I'm here and I got a
Yeah,
guest
she-
behind me.
Yes.
When he comes back, though,
She
you
being real
typically
quiet
stop
tonight
Miami,
right now,
so,
though.
shout out to him and Tristan.
am.
3 or
The
4
show
to
hasn't
go.
gotten
You're the
good
chosen.
yet
Let me
there
take you
either,
down
so.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Telecon and make you hold your breath while I break your back underwater. And
No
that's from the
more.
lore.
Oh, that's
my
from
God.
Wakanda Forever. Black Panther.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to make some OnlyFans
Guys,
content.
from this point forward, we're going to read 20 and up. However, I will read the chats that came in. I'm going to fly through these. Question for ladies. Do you think you can get what you want in life without making sacrifices? What are you willing to sacrifice to get and keep the man of your dreams?
No.
Bro, they never sacrificing nothing.
Nah.
Wakanda forever.
I sacrifice.
Question for the ladies. What is your favorite sex positions?
Is that asked every podcast?
Yeah.
Bro, you asked this without Phil, bro. God damn.
Fresh, you call it. You want to ask that?
Nah, nigga.
Okay.
Not today.
These girls smell
Not
of body
today.
odor and absolutely love it. Okay. Bing long dong fresh. Okay.
What?
All right.
Y'all
Question for the
crying.
ladies.
Nigga, I smell good, nigga.
Do you think men and women are equal? Depending on your answer, should women get drafted? That's from Dreamer.
I
All
get
right, real
drafted
quick.
to like the
Yes.
NBA.
No.
The military?
Wow, she said drafted to the
Are we
NBA.
talking about the army?
We're talking about
Ladies,
drafted.
I'll make this very nice and simple.
Nobody gets drafted to the NBA.
Do you think men and women are equal? Raise your hands if you think yes.
You think men and women are
You think men and
equal?
women are equal?
No.
And it
No?
depends in certain aspects of life. Not every, bro. Not every. In certain
No.
aspects, yes. But as overall, it's gonna be a no, bro. Because
Okay.
She said no, bro.
She said no.
No, bro.
Aggressive.
No.
All right.
She's no. Myron,
Like, chill
no,
out.
bro.
no, bro. Straight up.
Maybe she's on
I'm
something.
not on heroin.
She said, "I'm not."
All
Oh my
right.
God, it's funny.
That's not what he means.
All right.
Kenny Stacks.
Red hair looks like Knuckles from Sonic with a BBL.
Man, that's good. They said I sound like a man, but fuck it. I hear that all the time. I ain't
How
gonna
can
lie.
they?
I think you look beautiful.
I
think you look beautiful.
Hey,
Man,
Myron, I
fuck
see
it.
Akia starting to get tables again. There goes one black queen. That's a 10. What's your IG?
What?
Oh, I think he wants your Instagram.
There's 2, so it must be talking about Miss over there.
Yeah.
It ain't
Yeah,
me.
she got the money.
It ain't me. They said I sound like a nigga. They said I sound like a guy, so it's definitely you. You the only other black girl.
Yeah, because you masculine as hell.
All right,
And
short
you're not
answer.
You don't
cute.
sound like a
Listen,
guy.
I know
He
Fresh
said
and
the
Myron are
money
Masculine and you're not cute.
Somebody said something?
Oh, I
This is
say if
crazy.
you send the money, I drop it. But if no money, then no deal.
Oh, it ain't no bank included. She don't want no parts.
Isn't your IG already in
She
like the
ain't cheap.
description?
Okay. Yeah, it's in the description.
Why in that minor
Yeah.
place?
Anyway, Shorty makes it fresh. Listen, I know Fresh and Myron are here to inspire, but you are my one true desire. The big homie will take it from here, but tonight I will have you all to myself. Trust me, I'll be the best you ever had.
What the fuck?
God.
Okay, I'm
No, I thought
like
you were hating
Shakespeare.
out here.
Ladies, favorite quality in a man, and don't say money.
Favorite quality in a man.
Inches.
Are we going to order?
We
All right,
talking
let's
about
start here.
Let's start here and then work our way back.
Favorite
Please
quality.
whoever's answering it, let them speak, and then it'll be your turn. Go ahead.
You gotta be funny.
Okay.
Funny.
Comedy. What about you?
Yeah.
Humor.
Clean.
All right.
Facts.
What about you? If you had to pick one favorite feature.
Who, me or you?
Me, what it was?
Yes, it is you.
What's the
It's
question
easy.
she asking?
What's the question?
Not listening.
Please pay attention. The question
Well, he's
is,
about to get
what is
irritated.
one feature that you like in a man, your favorite quality in a man?
Just one thing.
She said humor. She said cleanliness.
Favorite feature about men that can't be money. What's
Money.
your answer?
Humor.
She already been talking about it.
No,
Humor.
it can't be money.
Personality is everything
Can't
to
be money.
me in IG. Like, you have to have those two. That's my favorite.
But you have to have a good IG following?
Hygiene.
Oh,
I guess
hygiene.
you
I
like-
thought you said
oh,
IG.
yeah.
I was like,
I
what?
guess.
All right,
Oh my
what about you?
God.
What up, Corey?
Actually, being funny to me is the most important
Humor.
thing.
See?
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna say dick.
And
Yeah,
big
but-
dick.
Right.
Big size.
Big size?
I don't know.
But you said earlier that a real man eats pussy and protects.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say a big dick, but
God.
the guy not funny is boring. So I don't know. Funny, big dick. I don't know which one's big. Sorry.
hey.
You got both. You
Why,
winning.
why you look so you don't like that?
No. It's your answer. It's your answer. All right, what about you?
Mine's gonna be the same as her, but I'm gonna put big dick first, and then funny.
Okay.
What about you?
Good girl.
Dishes.
I'm a Virgo, whether you're into astrology or not, horoscopes or not, we're very catering.
Horoscopes.
Yeah, I'm big into that shit. Fuck that.
I'm a Aquarius.
Spirituality and horoscopes. What time? Hey, it's true. Listen, in my opinion, what time of year you're born, the season kind of applies to your personality
Where
traits
you
and your
were born.
characteristics. Like, that's my opinion.
Does she ever
But
shut up?
I'm a Virgo. We're very catering.
Well, they asked her a
I feel
question,
like I
though.
need that in mutual. Like, I bring a lot to the table. I'm gonna do everything for you if you need it. You feel
She
me?
does
And I
ramble.
need that in
Hey,
mutual, you
welcome,
feel me?
Mitchell.
Whether y'all call me a man or not in the
I see
fucking comments,
Facebook numbers
I
is
don't give a
going
fuck.
up.
I need that shit to be mutual, bro. Straight up. Like, that's just, I think that's important. You feel
We
me?
doing a live reaction
like
to
the
one of the
homie.
hottest
Nah, I am.
podcasts on
Yeah, I used to be
YouTube right
lesbian for a
now.
long time, bro. At 17, I probably lost my virginity. And I
It's
was
me
like,
and I
you know,
got
wanna
a
try
special
out if
guest
I
in
like
the
him or
back.
not, and
Yes, hello.
I can't say I
You
still
get the male and
I
female
do. I have a
perspectives
boyfriend,
tonight.
but I like him, not men. So that's that.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. What about you?
Masculine. I want a man with a high ego. I want someone who's gonna like pay the bills and like be like supportive to me as like a strong man, someone who I want to back. That's what I look for. I don't know.
Okay.
Showing a man's man.
All right.
Yeah, man. I want a
Fair
man.
enough. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with
Sweet,
that.
Zach.
Rumble.
Goes, I got the ring. Yeah, your friend had to expose you being married. Stay cold in the street. You dumb bitch. This nigga. Yo, Rumble got no chill. Fucking chill, bro. God damn.
Probably should have read Rumble chats.
Yo,
on YouTube.
we'll read the Rumble chat after.
Rumble coming soon.
Yo,
Hey,
yo,
shout out to Cappy,
yo, Rumble. Fuck,
You think you too sweet? Rumbles. Listen,
All right.
man.
Question for the ladies: would you show your body count on your
Wait
board
till we
for the rest of your
wait
life
till
for
I
$1
start
million?
getting on
Shout out
Rumble.
to the whole
Rumble is
team.
where it can really go down. You can say whatever you
Yes.
want to.
I'm a bitch.
They allow free
Would you
speech
show your
to
body
the
count to the entire
fullest.
world? It's ran on your
There
forehead
is
for $1
no
million.
hate on
Yes.
Rumble.
At all times. It's always there, and it
What
goes
does it
up as
take
it
to
goes
get
up
to
alongside
Rumble,
with it.
though?
I'm already
Yeah,
on
I
Rumble.
wouldn't
I
tattoo
just
on my
gotta
face,
even
but
right
yeah,
now I can
No,
go
you got it
live
for
on
you.
there. I
It'll
just
be
gotta
tattooed
set
on
it
your
up.
forehead.
I have to be tattooed. Let me see.
call me Post Malone.
For $1 million.
I've done it
Yeah.
once,
So, is
once
that
or
yes
twice
or no?
already.
Can it be hologram? Does it have to be tattooed?
I gotta build those Rumble numbers up.
For $1 million.
Does it have to be tattooed?
Build those Rumble
Can it be like
numbers up.
hologram or
You gotta
something?
start
Be
posting
tattooed.
more.
Hey,
Than
look, I ain't gonna
Raise your hands if you would do it.
Everything that
For $1
posts
million.
on
$1 million
YouTube
that's
automatically
easy
goes to
money. That's
Rumble.
easy
Oh.
I mean, I'll do it for $5.
That's easy money.
I gotta say no, bro. $1
$5
million
million?
doesn't have a
Yeah.
tat on my
I
forehead,
don't
bro.
want to tap, but
Yo, I'll be like 21. Put it there.
I mean,
There
let me
you go.
Like that
I mean,
straight
if
up.
a
There's your
man
answer,
wants
guys.
one, you don't care.
Okay.
I don't know.
you do
Yeah, for the rest of your life for $1 million. All right, Shorty in the red, bad, but can't believe I'm going to say this, but somebody put 20 pounds on that girl.
What the?
Okay,
That's
20, yeah.
so
How you,
rude, bro.
no,
That's
how you,
rude as
wait,
fuck,
how you
bro.
give a compliment and
Not
That's
take it
rude
back?
as fuck, bro. Hey, you good your size, bro.
Andre,
Fuck them
you're
niggas.
beautiful as hell.
For real.
I gave a compliment and took it back.
I know.
All right.
He's probably in his basement jacking off right now. Anyway.
Yo.
Not in your grandma's basement, boy. You ain't paying no rent this month. Shut the
All
fuck up.
All right, bro.
This masculine, talking like a man.
Fresh and fit. Why can't we donate and Rumble comfortably? Talk to them guys. You can. Ask the streets. Ask the streets. What's the most toxic thing you've ever done? Ask the streets. Don't worry. I'm gonna we're gonna get to that. Fresh dog calling it now. They all 100% 304 material. Cool. Chris, how many more? So I'm gonna get into the first question here. Okay. And these are 20 and up.
No, we should do it 20 and up only now.
Here.
Well, that was what it was before. Hey, Marion, I noticed that women have this idea that if they make a man wait, the man will stay. Can you ask the girl the longest they made a guy wait for relations and how that relationship ended? All right, cool. I can ask that
That's a
real
very
fast.
good one.
We can start here.
What's
Or
the
no,
longest you
went
made a
first
guy
last
wait?
time. So we started here the last time.
I don't
Okay,
know.
what's the longest you ever made a guy wait for
Maybe a
sex?
couple months.
I mean,
Don't cap.
I mean,
A day,
the
a
guy
month,
that
a
I'm
week?
with now. I mean, he moved in within 3 weeks, so I
Moved in within 3
not
weeks.
long.
Okay, so 3 weeks is the longest you made a guy wait?
I mean, we had
This
sex
is
on-
for sex.
We had sex on the first night,
Okay, but what?
and now we're together for 2 nights.
W.
That's
W.
fine, but the
W.
question is, what's the longest you ever made a guy wait? A week, 2 weeks, a month?
I don't
Oh
think
my
I've ever
God.
tried.
Everybody's slapping every night.
She
You get it. That's
said
it.
it never made them wait.
Okay, what about you?
She
She ain't made nobody wait. She giving it to everybody.
The longest I've made anybody wait. I'm saying between my sexuality, between boys and girls, I'm gonna say probably like 4 weeks.
Well,
max.
a guy. We'll say a guy.
I'm gonna say I've made guys wait longer because they tend to be hornier
So
creatures, in my
what's-
opinion.
what's the
Oh
longest,
my
though?
God.
Just
So
answer the
I'm saying
question.
Maybe no longer than 2 months because I get horny too. For me, human instincts,
Okay.
bruh.
Okay,
Bruh.
2 months. What
I
about
feel
you?
I'm gonna say 3 weeks.
3 weeks. What about you?
I think 3 weeks too.
How
And
long
that's
did
when
you
you
make
get a
your husband wait?
boyfriend.
0 day.
Okay.
She said
What
zero.
about
I
you? What's
want
the
to
longest
try
you made a guy
it.
wait?
I go ahead with like what 2 months.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
You said
Is
I'll
that
go with,
true?
so I wasn't sure if that's like
2
factual
months?
or.
Cause me, I'm very like I'm big on my money. I'm picky. Like I gotta watch your pocket, everything. I gotta observe a lot of things before I get there. Like
She
'cause I
gotta
don't wanna be
watch
good
your
and I'm
pocket.
great.
Do you hear that
All right,
shit?
2 months.
I gotta
What about you?
watch your pocket.
Me, the longest been 3, but as I got older, it just went lesser and lesser because I don't got time to waste.
No facts.
Okay.
Exactly.
Not facts.
Wait, and do guys walk away if you don't do it?
I mean, guys don't care. Because in the same way, women shouldn't care. Because imagine if you wait 5, 6, 3 months waiting
For one person.
and the dick is trash. Then what you gonna do?
That's how I feel about arranged marriages. It's like
or
you're just gonna surprise.
I feel like that's the
micro
worst
penis.
thing. That's the worst.
So I'd rather just honestly,
Oh
I
my
don't think
God,
that should matter.
nightmare.
So
Surprise,
fuck it,
micro
just live your
penis.
life.
All right.
I got a
What
micro
about you?
You,
Yeah, I
hold on,
need
you want to buy a
insurance.
car.
I need insurance.
What do you do first? Test drive it.
Exactly.
You don't just buy the car.
Do what you gotta do and keep it
See,
moving.
no, I like you again. You hurt?
That's
Not
not
again.
keeping it real.
Not again.
All right, what about you? What's
I'm gonna tell my little brother to do an arranged marriage.
A month?
She's got to be
You
okay with
sure?
a micro penis.
Okay.
I feel like when the sexual attraction is as high as it is, like you want to jump each other's bones. Like
No, that's real. And if it's genuine connection, y'all don't really care about timing. You feel me? So it could be the first day, second week, month, 2 months.
Hell no.
I've had to wait 6 months to fuck a girl before, and it was genuine. I waited.
Wait, you don't jump niggas?
Who? You said who?
You don't jump niggas?
What you mean jump niggas? Like fuck niggas?
No.
Jump niggas? All fuck niggas. They fuck bitches. That's what you mean. Shit, I'll fight everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
Gotcha.
All right.
Clearly.
In the meantime, we got an ad for our sponsor.
Oh yeah.
One from our sponsor, guys.
Yeah. We just hit 10,000 live viewers.
This
By
is
the way,
episode
as well,
of
guys. Like the video.
Oh yeah, we up there. 10K. Hey, y'all go stream Beans, Kitty OG on YouTube. That shit at 1.3K.
Wow.
This episode of Fresh Air Podcast is brought to you by Blue Chew. Hey guys, this is Myron Gaines. We know by now how much we
let's
enjoy
fast forward
teaching
through this.
and hearing about the improvement and tadilafil are chewable.
Yeah, ad.
Oh my God.
Yo, so my
yo, what's
slogan is stay fresh, stay humble, stay fresh, stay hard.
I guess so.
There
Stay
you
fresh,
go.
stay hard. Pause. All right, I'm gonna read a few. Actually, no, I'm gonna get into the first question.
Imagine my
All
sex
right, guys.
drive with
So
a blue
number one,
chip.
like the goddamn video. All right. So ladies, what
4
is- and it
hours of
doesn't have to
hard
be you,
D.
It could be a friend of yours. What is the dumbest reason or the most minuscule reason that a woman left a guy or didn't give him a chance?
I think that would be real bad.
Oh my God.
That you could think of.
That's how.
I get the ick so quick.
Like, what gives you the ick?
So quick.
No,
Wouldn't it?
no.
That would be bad.
No, the reason why.
Let me be very clear.
4
right?
hours of hard D.
Yeah, please pay attention. I'm not repeating myself again, ladies. Please pay attention. The question is,
Shit, I might actually call a couple
either
escorts.
you or someone
I
you
was
know,
gonna say you might have.
what is the smallest reason they left a guy or didn't give him a chance? An example of this could be his shoes didn't match.
Oh Lord.
Could be something as trivial as that.
You said someone or someone you know?
Or someone you know.
All right,
Either
bet.
or.
All
If
right,
you
bet.
have a better story, yourself.
All
If,
right.
if you have a better story with your friend, she left him for a reason, tell that one. There you go.
Not having a car.
Okay. So you think that's small?
Actually,
What was the
that's
question?
pretty big. But
Here, I'll go back.
yeah, I'll say
I mean,
that.
it depends on context. If they don't have, or the most minuscule reason.
Peace out, guys.
Okay, we're back.
Hard and
We're
fresh.
back, guys. Yeah, you gotta stay hard and free.
That's right, free. And use our promo code FreshFit at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's bluechew.com.
Actually, no, I'm gonna get into the first question. All right, guys. So number one, like the goddamn video. All right.
I'm gonna
so
say the
ladies,
same thing. Like the video.
What is, and it doesn't have to be you. It
Subscribe.
could be a friend of yours.
Okay.
What is the dumbest reason or the most minuscule reason that a woman left a guy or didn't give him a chance?
Okay. What's the dumbest reason or the most minuscule reason that you have left a guy?
Ooh, I don't know. My situation is different though.
How's your situation different? How many guys you done broke up with?
Because exactly.
Well, you ain't had a lot of
It's different.
relationships.
Exactly. That's what I said. My situation is different. So I can't really answer that question.
All right. Well, what would you be? What would you
Well-
break up with a guy over? Minuscule.
A dumb reason?
Yeah.
If they lost their job.
That's not a dumb reason.
Yes,
That's
it
a
is
big
because
reason.
they could just lose it and then find another one. You know what I mean? Like if they just lost it and not give them a chance, like if they
That
out
is
of a
kind
job,
of a-
if they're out of a job for like months and years, and that's different.
Okay, so if they lost the job, how much?
How much what?
Like, how long would you give them? Someone said he
At
showed up to
least-
my house wearing overalls. So you left them because they showed up to your house wearing overalls? That's crazy. All right.
Or ugly shoes.
Ugly shoes.
You know.
I'll never
That's
have
a
those
dumb-
issues.
I know. I'm just saying that's a.
Start here.
That's a good
That you
one.
could think of.
That's how.
I get the ick so quick.
That's a good one.
Like, what gives you the ick?
So quick.
No.
No, the
Oh, a man
reason
without a
why a woman.
car.
Let me be very clear about this question.
Wait. What's the question?
Yeah, please pay attention. I'm not repeating myself again, ladies. Please pay attention. The question is either you or someone you know, what is the smallest reason they left a guy or didn't give him a chance? An example of this could be his shoes didn't match.
Okay, so
See?
who do you know that left someone for a dumb reason?
I don't know. I know someone who almost didn't date someone because the guy was shorter, like than what she expected.
I feel like that's one of the dumbest reasons in the world for a woman to not date somebody. Height doesn't dictate happiness.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Shit is stupid. Oh, is it who I think it is?
Yes.
Rock Jr.?
Yes. And now look.
Oh Lord.
It could be something as trivial as that.
You said someone or someone you know?
Or someone you know. Either or. If you have a better story, yourself. If you have a better story with your friend, she left him for a reason, tell that one. There you go.
Not having a car.
Okay. So you think that's small?
Actually, that's pretty big. But
Just a scratch.
yeah, I'll say
I mean,
that.
it depends on context. If they don't have a car in New York City, that's not the same as not having a car in like Washington State. That makes sense in New York City to not have a car, but to not have a car in Washington State, well.
Yeah, you're right.
So where did they not have the car?
No, that's still. I'm not gonna be with you if you don't have a car.
Even if they're in New York City or
Yes.
Miami or there's public
If you're
transportation?
living in Miami, you need to have a car.
Not a Brickell.
Okay. All right, not having a car.
You're not staying just in Brickell though. You're going places.
Exactly.
You're gonna do
No-
Uber.
That's fine. Not having a car. Was it you or your friend that?
Friend.
Okay. AKA her. What about you?
Not knowing how to fuck.
I mean, that's a big
I feel like
thing.
that's big, yeah.
Sexual satisfaction
Ladies,
is a big,
ladies,
is a big
ladies,
aspect.
ladies, let her answer.
Thank you.
Stop interrupting. What were you saying?
Not
So
knowing,
not having sex, not having good sex is
yeah, for
you think
sure.
that's minuscule? Okay.
For sure. If you can't make me come, then I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
not gonna keep constantly
Gigi,
making myself come.
Stop
But
asking
it
for
don't work
attention
that way.
right
And
now.
that's
I'm
you or a
live
friend?
on air.
Anybody, me
Okay.
and friends.
He's being a jealous
So not
little
having good
bitch.
sex. What about you?
We gotta be exactly one.
We could
If
go
you
with
got two, three.
Okay.
Remember, it's
Everything
dumb
is
shit that a girl
complicated
leaves a
for
guy
her.
for.
Oh,
Not
dumb
good
Gigi,
shit. That's why I'm
out.
kind of confused by your answer. You're saying it's serious. I'm saying we need something
Oh.
dumb that a
Out.
girl leaves a guy for. Could be his socks don't match. It's trivial.
Being short.
So do you want to change your answer?
That's a good
I mean, you said something small, so being
That
short.
was the question.
So being short. I am
Not
so
knowing-
sorry. Being short.
That's a good answer.
All right, do you want to change your question now?
Good
Or
answer.
it's still cars. It's minimum. That's minimal.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
She gonna say
The
bro.
dumbest reason a girl leaves a guy or doesn't give him a chance.
Being broke.
Not knowing how to dress.
Okay. So you think that's dumb, leaving a guy for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, we got somebody in the chat saying
Okay.
showing up
What?
to their house in
Bust 'em up?
overalls.
Yeah, but you can change that. Unless
Okay.
You could tell him like, yeah, you could teach him like how to dress real quick. So
You can't
Okay. Was
teach a
that you
man
or a
how to
friend?
dress. What you gonna do?
But
Buy
you
him
can-
all new
Okay.
clothes?
What about you?
you can help them.
You can't
Like,
help them. You
let's
gotta
go
buy him
shopping.
new clothes. Thank you. That's what I said.
Yeah, you gotta buy them new clothes and help them
Wow. Okay.
select.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know.
Wow.
She was something else.
I mean, you gotta buy them something.
So she liked everything else about him, but she didn't like his curly hair.
She was just so picky, and there was always something. And I remember when she said that
I ain't gonna lie, this show
because
kind
she
of
was
boring.
dating
Yeah,
a lot
it
like
is.
of guys.
Usually
because
there's
she
That's
way
why
more
I'm
going
so
on.
quiet.
What is the pettiest reason a guy didn't give you a chance?
I mean, I don't know if
broke-
it's really
or-
petty, but
or broke up with you?
doing like sex work like I do, but it's not really petty. I guess I understand that some people don't like it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything else besides sex work? Because that's fairly valid.
For real.
I mean, it's I don't know. I've been rejected, but people don't tell you why. Like,
Yeah, they don't say
I'm
why.
not gonna fuck
Men
you or
reject in
whatever.
silence.
Yeah.
They
Just
just
did.
go,
Yeah.
they just ghost you. Yeah.
I mean,
All right. What about
Women.
ladies? One mic at a time. Women. Okay. What about you?
I have to say men because I being lesbian at the time and
Being lesbian at the
chilling
time,
around-
you know.
Yeah.
The question.
Okay. I don't advocate for women to ever fight men because I think that's going to be a L most of the
No,
time. for you.
100%.
No,
yes.
100%.
What about you? What is the most pettiest reason a guy didn't give you a chance or broke up with you?
I have two.
For stupid reasons.
What was
Men or
the
women?
dumb reason you've ever
Women.
left a girl?
Women.
Ladies.
Say that again.
Have you ever left a girl for a dumb reason?
Left a girl?
Yeah, or dumped.
No, I have valid reasons. I've not fucked with girls for some silly shit. Let's see. One didn't have a car. I don't know. Females can say certain things, and I'm turned off. It ain't happening. I've had a female where literally it was like, "Where are you taking me for dinner?" before she even knew what my damn name was.
Damn.
If you don't even know my name, why are you trying to already dictate where I'm taking you out? Like, there's no tact in this conversation. Like, a woman asking a man or dictator telling a man to take me out there's no tact in that. Like, you have zero tact. What are you dating for? Are you dating for dinner or are you dating for a relationship? And then, those would be the same ones that say, I want an old school relationship. Where old school relationships, they didn't go out on dates. They sat on front porches. They met at parks. They had picnics. They laid in the back of the bed of a truck for hours and just talked and had conversations. Like, the dating today is, I'm going to let every man who wants my attention take me out, right? So when you're in a relationship, the question is, what makes your man stand out when he can do all the other things that every other man before him has been able to do? That's why dating today, they say dating sucks. Well, the reason dating sucks is there's no way for a person to stand out. A lot of the times they want men to just take you to the most expensive dinner, and every man that comes along has to outdo the other man. So by the time you're in a relationship, at the end of the day, it's not even like a real relationship, because you have such high expectations based off of people that had zero meaning to your life doing just shit for you that they shouldn't be doing. So 9 times out of 10, when somebody comes at me and it seems to be more superficial, I'm already done. There's not even going to be a conversation.
So you didn't really dump them. You just stopped talking to them.
Yeah. Like, again, I haven't been in a lot of relationships. So if I'm in a relationship, I'm usually stuck for some. Usually I put in years. It's gonna turn into
Not
years.
stuck.
Well, technically it is stuck.
No.
You're with one chick, that's stuck. I think every man in this world will be the first ones to tell you, like, if men could truly not be in relationships but still keep their woman, ain't no man gonna get in no relationship. Just like if you could keep your woman forever and not marry her, but still live like a single life, every man's gonna take that, hands down, point blank, period. They'll say they won't, but there's reality, and yeah, if men could really just live for willy-nilly and do what the fuck they want to, they're gonna do it. Just like if you could have a man that paid your bills, took care of you, did nothing, but you never had to sleep with them or, cook or clean for him, you wouldn't say no?
No.
Exactly. Like, it's just human nature. If you can get more out of it and put in less, you're going to do it. But at the end of the day, most men... Answer this question. What is the benefit? Geez. What is the benefit of what is the benefit? What does a man gain by getting in a relationship or getting married?
You just went a whole other direction.
No, it's just a question. Like, really.
I know what you're saying, but I just asked one simple question and you just went left.
Well, because
with a whole other question.
Because the show was fucking boring tonight.
It is. That's why I wasn't saying nothing.
But again, this will get you to say something.
Okay, what was your question? What's beneficial for what?
What does a man actually gain by either getting in a relationship and or being married?
They have someone at home that cooks and cleans for them.
Okay. You think that's a gain?
Yeah.
Okay, how many men know how to cook compared to how many women?
I don't know.
Do you think more men cook?
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather have someone else do it than you have to do it?
I mean, we would love to have someone else do it. But,
exactly. Well, that's the benefit.
But, As long as there's fast food, meal preps,
It's not the same.
it's not the same.
Yeah, you can do all
But
those
if a
things.
man truly wants his freedom, he would rather have. You think a man would really sit here and go, okay, so let's think about let's go do a comparison movie. Remember the movie How to Be a Player?
Yes.
Okay. You think he gonna give up that lifestyle just because he's got food at home?
No.
Thank you. So again, let's be.
You asked me what the benefit is. I told you.
But you also.
I didn't say that was every man's benefit that they want.
Okay.
Maybe majority.
Now, what does a woman gain by being in a relationship with a man?
Protection. Then we just went through this.
So who gains?
Provide and protection.
But who gains more?
Okay, so then what's the purpose of the man being in a relationship? If they have alternatives.
Well, 9 times out of 10, see, the thing is, if a man falls in love with you, he gonna do everything he can to make you happy. Right. Most men are not gonna sit there and tell you.
No, I understand.
Like they have to appease you. So that's the reason that they go in a relationship, which is why women typically go, "What are we?" And a man will never be like, "What are we?" So are we in a relationship? Are we together? That's always the woman going, "What are we?"
That's true.
Are we in a relationship? Are we together? You know, usually a nigga dance around that for a while, and then after, you know, when it keep coming up, you gotta go. Well, you already know. You know, we grown. You know, I didn't think I had to say it.
Oh.
That's why I say women is bullies. Y'all be soft bullying motherfuckers. Oh, I want that bag. You know, you see it the first time and you go through a store. They particularly make sure that they take you to their favorite stores in the mall and show you all the shit that they want. It's like take it to memory, motherfucker. And then like the birthday comes or the Christmas comes or the Valentine's Day comes. And you know, they just make sure they nonchalantly like bring it up a couple times. Like they literally bully you into doing things that you know is gonna make them happy. It happens all the time. I like that car. Oh, you know that one house in that one neighborhood.
But that doesn't mean they're bullying you. They're just telling you what they want.
No, that is soft. That is soft term bullying.
They don't have to do it.
Same thing with marriage. Marriage the same shit. Oh, I can't wait to be married. All of a sudden you come home and there's a wedding magazine on the goddamn table in the kitchen. What you doing? Oh, I was just looking at some dresses. You getting married? No, my friend was, so I was kind of helping. Lying your ass off. Just start doing just regular shit. When a woman want to have kids and shit, you know, bringing a friend around that's got the brand new baby. Oh, it would be so nice to have a baby. All of a sudden, they watching the baby channels on the damn TV.
Not the baby channel.
You know, where they got the newborn babies and they be doing all that stuff. It would be nice to have can we get a dog since we can't have a kid? It's like, it's bus bullying. Literally bully motherfuckers into doing what the hell they want.
Okay, we say so.
You can't say I'm lying. That's facts. Those are major facts. Let's see if this shit gets good. If this don't get good,
pull out my phone and show you like regular TikTok. I'm not
but
saying
they're not getting canceled though.
For any platform you're on, bro. Anytime you're on YouTube or Instagram,
the only one that's
or knew what it
interested.
meant, which is my point that I'm trying to prove. It's okay to ridicule men, but it is not okay to ridicule women.
Okay, so now
Can I say why?
That's a very good fact.
Y'all can think I'm dumb as hell, but everybody got their own fucking definitions, bro. Everybody interprets and perceives shit differently.
We're speaking.
Whose
You're
man's is this?
canceled, you're out of there. You can't get
Yeah, whose man's is this?
account.
In every single way is what you're saying.
I mean, wherever you get canceled
Your
at, like
IG is
TikTok,
gone.
All right, to me, I took
Instagram.
canceled as a different definition, so y'all can't argue that with me. Everybody has different definitions.
All right,
No
so
one's
this is what
arguing with
cancel
you.
means.
I'm not
One day-
saying that. I'm just saying different.
That's
Well,
like-
he seems to seem like he's standing his argument. You feel me? I'm not saying
No,
we're arguing.
nah, he's
but
Because,
he's showing his
because
point.
canceled,
natural.
the definition of canceled to no longer exist, cease off of something.
All
which
right, if you
when
would
you're
have explained that
canceled-
first, then I would have agreed
when you're
with you.
canceled, I mean, it's quite literally
common sense.
It's common sense, bro. Like I
It's
shouldn't
not
have to
common sense.
define-
Everybody has different
Cancel
definitions.
culture means you're canceled, you're banned.
But what I see
This was
canceled
wrong with
is
this
everybody's
generation.
against you in the comments.
Everybody
or on
got a
your
different
page or any
definition for
platform
shit that
you're
has
on, right?
definitions.
YouTube or Instagram.
You got a
Instagram,
Webster's
everybody's
dictionary.
definition.
Wherever you're on, if
There's
somebody's in the
one
comments against
definition
you,
for
bro,
shit.
That's not cancel,
One
bro.
definition
last
for
point.
cancel.
Everybody's against you. They don't want to fuck with you no more. There's unsubscribing. They're not following.
It's like when he was narcissistic. Do you understand that narcissistic mean that he was basically in love with himself? And the people that are the most biggest narcissists are actually women. But y'all call men narcissists all the damn time. We don't look at ourselves for hours day in and day out. We don't do our makeup. We don't work on our hair. We don't do all this shit. Words have meanings. Y'all need to learn the meaning of these words. I understand that all of a sudden you guys want to make everything in the world a social construct. That is not real. It's a social construct. My name is Bailey, motherfucker. That is not a social construct. That's my motherfucking name. I imagine if I came out and started telling you I'm a social construct. My name is Bailey Alfonso Jr. Rubel Bentley Bartholomew. And I am the greatest motherfucker in the world. You can't do that. Yes, I can. It's a social construct. Like, that's literally what motherfuckers are doing in their life right now. It's stupid as hell.
The chat's getting annoyed with you at this point, so I'm just going to first say your point and then we'll move on. But the chat's getting really annoyed with her.
Kanye West is canceled, right? Andrew Tate is canceled, right?
Who?
Andrew Tate.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
She's an owl.
I'm done with you guys, nigga. All right,
because
Like Balenciaga, you see how they're trying to cancel them?
Man, everybody needs different ways of getting
That's what I
explanations,
was
bro.
trying
I
to
say what I
ask
need
this
to
whole
say.
time.
Go ahead.
I was like, how is Balenciaga not canceled?
Go ahead, bro.
That's a very good fact.
Everybody got
That was
different
what I was trying to
definitions, bro.
ask,
That's
like,
all I
5
got to say.
minutes
You know what I thought about?
What?
What's the intro to my show?
I know. You need to take that out.
Fuck it. Balenciaga's on my feet, staying. Dope boyfriend. Man, y'all just... Balenciaga...
They're not gonna get canceled. I doubt it.
They already getting canceled. You got them motherfuckers outside the damn store every day protesting and stuff. Balenciaga is getting canceled. They
We'll
just
see.
killed my whole song. And the thing about it, I was like, you know what? I think next summer I'm really gonna actually release that whole damn song and really do the video and watch it go up.
I really don't think they're gonna get.
And now they're
canceled.
getting canceled.
I don't.
That's a
think
very
so.
good.
You don't think so?
No, I think in a few months people are gonna forget about it.
Well, everybody forgets about everything.
Exactly. And they're gonna go back to the stores and start buying their stuff again.
So that I should just keep it up.
No.
The facts.
Y'all can think I'm dumb as hell, but everybody got their
I
own
just
fucking
said
definitions.
people,
Everybody
not you.
interpret and perceive shit
We're
differently.
I'm gonna keep the shoes. I ain't gonna get rid of that shit. I'm just saying the song, the
I
intro.
know that.
Cause they gonna forget about it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I can just keep it up.
Speaking the English
Listen,
language
do
here.
what you want. It's just my opinion.
I
Typically,
understand
words
that.
have one to two
Yeah.
definitions, not what you might think it is. It's
Not what I
actually
think. I'm
is.
trying to see what you think so I can understand that. I
Well,
have to
what
perceive
I
it how you
think it is
perceive it.
is irrelevant. It's what it actually means.
Okay, but what does it actually mean to you?
We're killing Facebook.
Hey,
What it means to me is irrelevant. I use the word actually how it's supposed to be used. What the
But I don't know how it's actually supposed to be. That's why I'm asking you to
So why are you
educate me.
talking?
I
Then
don't
why-
have the
yeah.
patience.
Because I'm asking you to educate me. If
have a
I'm asking you to
question.
educate me, then you should enlighten me on what it is.
So
I
Lily
just
got
did,
your
but you
point.
keep cutting them off and being loud.
Okay,
Cancel
so
culture
I'm gonna
won't
kill
happen
That's
on
what you
Rumble,
did, okay.
right? Cancel culture won't happen on Rumble. That's the thing, right? Like, because YouTube has cancel culture. Like,
Yeah, they cancel people on YouTube all the time.
so Rumble is moving into like a new, like, they won't cancel. You can
They're
say
big on free speech.
Yeah, free
kind
speech.
of like Twitter
No.
No.
Well,
No.
Twitter now.
No, Elon.
with Elon.
Yeah.
I
More
mean,
free.
not before,
Yeah.
but with Elon.
But that's why I
Not
brought that up because,
before,
like I said
but
before,
with
when she said
Elon.
men are trash, we all kind of laughed about it. Ha ha ha. So I was like, you know what? Let me do an experiment. And that's when I asked, you guys have you heard the term misogyny? All of you did. Then I said, have any of you guys heard the term misandry? None. Only some of you knew the definition of misogyny, but you all heard it. None of you heard of misandry or knew what it meant, which is my point that I'm trying to prove. It's okay to ridicule men, but it is not okay to ridicule women.
Can I say why I think
And
that
that's
is
what you're
so?
saying as a general thing?
Yes, generally speaking.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, you got, like, y'all oppressed us for a really long time. It's almost like white people, we have to take our backseat, like Black Lives Matter. We're not saying white lives matter, we're saying Black Lives Matter because we oppress those people. Men oppressed us, so I think that's why now it's okay in the culture. I'm not saying that it's okay to do, like, we shouldn't be trashing men. Like, you
So
need
you're
both
saying
of
we're
us.
Do you think women were ever oppressed?
No. This girl.
I would like to see in
can't with this
history
show.
where women were actually oppressed. Like, what law has ever not applied to a woman? What right has never applied to women? This whole women were oppressed thing, like, if they keep moving with this movement, it's literally slavery will literally be forgotten, and they're going to replace slavery with women's oppression. Women's were enslaved for 462 years. Women's lost their rights to vote. Like, this shit is crazy. That what people actually say that is the furthest thing from the truth.
Overcorrecting?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
In every way.
I think we're overdoing
both
everything,
genders.
honestly.
Do you think that's a good thing that we're overcorrecting?
No,
like
I
that?
don't. I don't.
Okay. I mean, here's the thing. I'm just saying it's something that I noticed, that it's okay to ridicule men, but it's not okay to ridicule women. I think we need to get back to telling women they're stupid when they say stupid things. I think everybody should be bullied. Men, women. That's
what I'm saying.
Dumb, please stop interrupting.
Shut
I'm not
up.
interrupting
Please
you.
stop
I'm agreeing with
interrupting.
you.
Yeah, but you're
No, but
interrupting
he's talking.
in the process.
Okay, my bad then. I'm not trying to interrupt you.
God
Please
damn.
don't.
But you
Whose
keep
Whose
doing
nigga
it.
is this?
Anyway,
I got no type of.
bro. Anyway, see, I got taking off my train of thought there.
We're talking
my bad,
about
my bad. My bad.
even.
Yo.
Now, I used
Yo.
to be a teacher. I will put you on timeout, okay? So let's just for now, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
So we need to get back to telling people when they say dumb things or when they do stupid things, but we don't do that for women. My point is this: we don't correct women. We only
You
correct
be
men.
an extra right now.
You know what I mean? That's what I've come to realize. That's why this podcast is so popular, is because we tell women the truth about how the world really works. Because a lot of girls live in a Disney fairy tale.
No, we need reality checks for sure.
Yeah, but
All of us.
that's
Yeah,
kind of
I mean,
everyone.
that's what my
Everyone.
boyfriend does.
Every single body.
If I start going off on a tangent off of something in like fucking Narnia, he like, what are you talking about?
You mean like just now?
Let's bring it back.
No,
Like earlier?
Gigi, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just like, I was kind of offended because it's like, not
Aw.
offended.
Oh, so
But I mean, here's the thing: I can't control how you feel because you said
Aw.
earlier I feel
Not
belittled.
No, not belittled. It's just like,
That's quite literally what you said earlier.
Yeah, I know that's what I said. I'm just saying like.
See, this is the thing. Y'all expect us to read your minds. I didn't know you did cancel culture or belittle.
But that's what
I'm
you to read
listening.
my fucking mind.
I'm listening to.
expecting you to
I'm
read my
listening to.
body language.
No, but you literally said, "Oh, belittle," but I didn't mean it that way. But that's quite literally what you said.
Yeah, you say one thing. As a girl, you say one thing and you mean another.
And I think he just wants us to be accountable.
that's
with
what
what
I'm
we
saying.
say. He just
That
wants
is
us-
the
am I- he
biggest
just wants us to be accountable about what
I've
we're
heard all stream, bro.
And fucking
You
incredible.
say one thing,
Hold
do
on.
something else.
Listen,
That's
if I
wrong
ask you
for
a question, if
a
I
man
ask you a
is
question,
direct, a man is logical,
Okay.
a woman is emotional, right?
okay, so
Right?
you use your emotions, right, and you felt belittled, but the reality is you just didn't know the term. You didn't know a term, and now you feel dumb after.
But that's what
I
I'm
should say
saying.
Yo.
uneducated.
This is how niggas end up in jail, bro.
I'll
How
change
they
it.
feel,
Yeah.
and then you end up in jail.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask a question without interrupting?
All right, go ahead.
Don't do this to me, bro. Because I'm listening. I'm being truthful right now. I'm
Alright.
asking. I'm telling you. With the last conversation we had, I was truly confused as to what you meant. What was your definition about what you meant?
All right, don't worry, it's fine.
That's fine.
All right, cool.
But I'm asking him like, what was his definition? He got frustrated with me because everybody has different definitions. Everybody interprets or perceives things differently. That's why I asked him.
Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We moved on.
All right, no, that's fine. But I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, how does he see
Cancel
that?
is cancel. If you don't
Okay,
interpret it
it's
correctly, you're stupid.
okay.
How about that?
Okay, all right,
If you
then I
don't
guess I'm
interpret
stupid
it,
in your eyes. Then I guess I'm stupid in your eyes, and that's fine.
No,
We're
you're
moving
stupid in
on.
general because you don't understand
I'm
the
not stupid in
dictionary
general for a
definition.
It's not a definition. Cancel in the dictionary does not mean canceled culture.
Can
like
we
how you guys,
Urban
how you guys
Dictionary?
perceive
But
it.
that
conversation
Those are
been
two different things, bro.
Girls,
Can we
girls, wait,
dictionary
wait,
that?
Two different
conversation been
things,
Yo,
dead
bro.
out.
girls, listen.
Cancel means to
different
terminate. To
Thank you.
terminate
Yes.
something. If someone is no longer on the platform, they're effectively canceled. They're terminated off the platform.
But they canceled Doja Cat, for example. But they still
No, they
fuck
did
with her.
not.
Canceled.
How did
She's
they did
still
it?
relevant. She still makes music.
And she's still on every
That's what
platform.
I'm saying.
Kanye
I'm
West,
confused.
she
She's
made
been
us
big
so.
on us on
But
TikTok, but
that's
they
why I
canceled
asked
us.
you.
They didn't cancel her.
Yeah.
Popeyes,
Kanye
that's
West
what I'm
got
asking you.
canceled
What
because
is
he
your
was talking about his
definition?
Listen,
Doja Cat.
listen.
Doja Cat.
Listen,
What?
he told you.
Listen,
but
if
move
I say
on.
what the definition is, and then you say, well, that's not how I interpret it. Well,
Okay, but that
I'm sorry.
conversation
I'm
been
not
dead
saying
out.
that.
Why
I'm
is
not
it brought
saying
up
that.
again? Like,
Thank
Guys,
you.
listen.
I'm not
Thank
saying
you.
that.
I don't know why.
Like, yo,
I'm trying to clarify something. That's all I'm
Don't
trying to
worry,
do. bro.
nobody
We had a
cares.
You can
misunderstanding.
catch up after.
We
Yo,
had a
nobody cares.
misunderstanding.
You
I
can
try to
catch up
clarify
after.
something.
Nobody
That's all I try
cares,
to do.
bro.
That's
Stop
all I
bringing it
try
up.
to do. That's all I
Nobody
try to do.
cares.
Hey,
Can you move
listen.
on?
You're slow.
Damn,
or no
nigga.
one cares.
I don't give a
Chill.
fuck who think I'm slow. I try to clarify
hey,
something. That's all I
listen,
gotta say.
Clarify it after the show. Look
That's
at the
cool,
definition.
that's
Talk to
cool,
me
that's
after the
cool.
show.
Well,
It's fine.
yeah,
But
that's
you're stalling the show right now, right? You're ruining the quality of the show. No one fucking cares.
I'm not trying
Well,
to. I
yeah.
asked a question.
Well,
I
just
tried to
you're
give you
on
an
time
answer.
out. You're on time out. 5 minutes.
You ask the question, I answer it,
Don't talk.
then you go ahead and give your interpretation.
I appreciate your answer.
Yeah,
bro.
right. No. No. So, sorry, don't talk. Mike's off.
She gonna get kicked off.
Don't talk. Mike's off. Fuck it. We do it live.
Yo, this is comedy. All right.
Thanks, Mo.
Wow.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the chat. As
Some chats real quick.
The video or no?
Yeah, let's get into the video. So the topic, guys, was
Oh my god.
the pettiest reason, right, that a guy and or a girl leaves a man, or the other way around. So we're gonna play this video. Yo, Fresh, you come. You seen this before, right? Yeah. All right, cool. All right, we'll run the tape real quick. So this came from a supporter. They told me, yo, you need to play this video right here. It goes, the headline is, woman on TikTok shares story of homegirl who met a man who was everything she ever wanted. She left him because his car was old.
Oh my god.
All right.
She's petty.
All right.
This ready?
Go ahead, run it.
No, she don't know it like.
But I see why the fellas is mad at us. We used to do better. So I was talking to one of my homegirls not too long ago, and she tells me she's met the perfect guy, right? She's like, he's great, he's handsome, great job, all of that, right? Oh, nobody's perfect, of course, but standard-wise, preference-wise, he met everything. So then later on, she tells me, and she's like, oh, I dubbed him. You know, he's just not right for me. And I'm like, well, what happened? Like, everything was good. Like, you were saying, like, this could have been future hubby. Like you was damn near on the right track for everything. Like, he was just matching up. You know what this woman tells me? She says, his car is old.
Bruh.
And I say,
Sounds familiar.
okay, what does that mean? That
No car.
Homegirl.
What does that mean? She's like, well, he's been in his career for 10 plus years. He should have a brand new car. He should have something from this year. Like, why don't you have a more expensive car? Sis, sounds like he doesn't
Millionaires
have a
don't
car
drive
payment.
brand new cars.
Sounds like he doesn't have
Billionaires
extra
really don't.
$700-800 that he has to spend a month, or how much ever a car payment is. It sounds like he's saving up money.
Exactly.
What's the problem? Does it work? Does it have an auxiliary cord? Does it have heat and air conditioning? That's all I really care about. Do the windows go up and down? Has it passed the inspection? That's really all that counts. But you're worried about it being an old car? Really? You're gonna pass him up because his car is old? Just little shit like that explains why these men are sick of us.
The friends like I'll take.
Because you can have a perfectly good guy with a good career. He takes care of himself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, we can cut it right there. Okay, so we'll start here and then work our way. Do you know a girl that's ever left a guy because his car was old or because the car he drove in general?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell us how'd that go? Was the car too old? Was it like what?
I don't know the whole story. It wasn't me.
It was
I
one of your
just-
friends?
Yeah.
It wasn't you?
No.
Check
No.
it.
As long as he has a car, I don't care what year it is.
What if he got a car but no crib?
Man.
But no what?
But no crib. He doesn't have a house.
That's
but he
a
has a
whole nother
car.
question.
Well, you could live inside your car now.
Well, she said she didn't want to be a guy with no car. So I'm like, but what if
Okay.
he has a car but no
Why do
crib?
you have
All
a
right.
car but
Let's
not
stay
a
on track.
house?
Yeah, let's stay on track.
Let's stay on
here.
track.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do you know a girl that left a guy for having an old car?
No.
Well, you're from New York, so what about you?
No.
No. Left a guy for having a vehicle that's too old?
No.
No.
I know, homegirl. It wasn't too. Well, it wasn't a Benz or like Mercedes. It wasn't like a luxury vehicle, so she didn't stay with him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What was the reasoning? She said, "Hey, I like this guy." Did she think he was broke, or was it because he was a cheapskate? What was the reason exactly?
She didn't want to be seen in the car if it wasn't luxury. Like she bougie. Yeah.
Was she from
Okay.
Toronto?
Vancouver.
That's even worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scallywags, man.
All right. What
Yeah.
about you? Do you know
Scallywags.
a girl that left a guy because of an old car?
I don't think I remember anybody like who's left somebody, but I think I remember myself not fucking with this nigga after a certain while because it's just like dude had stickers all over the windshield and the dashboard and all type of shit going on. And the whip was already old and not maintained. I don't care about it being old, but if you don't really maintain it and take care of it, then what's the purpose behind it? You feel me?
Did he not have the money to do it, or did he have the money, he just didn't want to spend it?
Yeah, just got hired somewhere else. So probably at the time he maybe didn't have the money, but after a certain point, at the same time, whether you have the money or not, if you don't put your priorities first, then that's the most important thing.
All right. What about you? Do you know?
car.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she was like, he drove a Honda Civic 1999, like that shit was trash. Oh, sorry.
And she said no just because of that?
Yeah, she went on one date with him.
What about you?
What about me?
You ever fuck with a dude because he had a trash car?
Again, my situation is different.
Fuck you, nigga!
And she was like, no.
Okay.
I was like, damn, why are you so like bougie?
Okay. And did the guy have money, or was he like broke?
I don't know the backstory.
Can't
I
ask
just know
you
she went on a
shit.
date.
No,
I think it was
you can't.
Bumble or Tinder or Grinder or
You just
whatever.
lost
one
your
of the
virginity.
things.
Shit.
Grinder would be gay dudes, but okay.
I don't know. I don't go on dating sites.
Okay, and
so.
then let me ask you this: are women delusional of standards in men in today's day and age, in general? In your opinion?
Not for myself, but yeah, I've seen it.
In general, not
Yeah, in general.
Gigi,
yeah,
what
women
is
are
wrong with
very
you?
Delusional. I want this, but I don't want him to do this, and I think that
Can you give me an example?
I want him to make millions and millions of dollars. I want him to be the top 1%. I want him to be the top G. But I don't want him to step out.
She wants
I
him
think
to be
that's
top
very
G.
unrealistic. If
Top
I'm
G.
speaking.
Okay. What about you?
Ask the question again.
Please pay attention.
I am, but I just need to make sure I'm answering correctly.
Are women delusional delusional when it comes to standards
I
in
feel
men?
like in this day and time, because of technology and social media, has given everybody a different perspective on relationships and just how people are supposed to go about being themselves in general.
The
Okay.
show is painful.
Do you think that women are currently delusional in what they want in a relationship?
Yes.
Why?
Because their expectations are crazy.
What are some
Like
of-
they want 6'3" man with that has to be a millionaire or an athlete. I don't know. They just have like higher expectations.
Do you think the expectations are real?
No, that's what I'm saying. They want like a 6'3" guy that's like an athlete and like a billionaire.
What do you think they
What?
bring to the table? No,
Nothing.
fuck the table. What do you think they bring to that man?
Nothing.
How many of your friends know how to cook?
Several.
Clean?
Several.
Maintain a relationship?
A few.
How many of your friends have kids but are also single?
A couple. I have a lot of married friends with kids and they've been married for a long time.
So what do you think the future of dating is going to look like in like 10, 15 years?
Shitty.
That sucks, man, because that means like Junior going to be like 25 to 30.
They're not going to know how to do anything. Like they barely know now.
Ladies, raise your daughters to do better, please. Please, I got kids out here.
I'm gonna agree and say yes.
Okay. Because of social media?
Mainly yes.
Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna go with yes too.
Social
Okay.
media ruined
Why?
the hell out of this
Kind
world.
of same reasons, like, and I feel like we also just like want things to be a fairy tale sometimes. And
Well, is
that's-
it delusional because they want too much and they don't give it back, or is it because of social media?
I was about to fast forward, but I want to see what
would
Red
say,
over
like, I
here
feel like
got to
social
say.
media makes that like
Red?
culture of being
Red.
like you have to live life a certain way or you have to be a certain way. Like it definitely has an impact on how people move for sure.
And I want to see what the porn star
Okay.
got to say.
What about you? Do you think women are delusional about male standards?
Yes, I just think that you know
think
people
that.
have too much expectation sometimes, and I mean it's good to know what you want, but if you find someone that you like, I mean that have what you want and that you end up loving, I guess, and if so, you have to like love or how can I say that? Sorry, my English.
We got two answers.
You have to work for stuff, you know? You cannot just expect people to do stuff
You have to earn
and
it.
you not giving back, you
Yeah.
know? Like if you want someone to be perfect, you have kind of to be perfect for the person too. And I mean, nothing's perfect. So it come and goes, you know? So you have to, like people sometimes they think, oh, okay, it's not perfect right now, so they leave. But you just have to work harder, I guess.
So you
I
think
don't
women
know.
are delusional
I think
about
they
standards?
Yeah,
What is the reason?
I guess.
Don't wanna
I
work
mean,
on it?
because me, I'm not like this personally.
Well, you're getting a green card, so it's different for you.
I mean, I don't know what's the reason. I think they just want to be like independent, but being taken care of.
I think she's saying there's a value exchange, and the value that they want isn't what they're actually giving to the guy. So it's not adding up.
I guess
That's not what she said at all, but okay. All right, what about you?
Fresh trying to come in and say today.
To a certain extent, yeah, we is delusional because like I agree with her versus like we want stuff, but we can't really like give it back. So like we don't want to make it fair. Basically, it's like
Okay.
you gonna make it happen or.
All right.
So we is delusional on
Now,
that.
so,
Yeah.
so you think they're delusional because they don't reciprocate?
Yes.
Okay. What about you? Are women delusional of male standards?
Yes, for sure. Because
Why so?
I believe social media has a big part. And as well, I know y'all probably see it differently than me, but women do things for women. So if I feel like she look good and I can't look like her, I'm going to do more just for my man to look at me. So I feel like just like I agree with all of them, but especially when,
But do you really do it for women or do you do it for men?
So I think it's both.
I see what you're saying.
I say both, but I think women do things for women. We do things to look good for men, but we do things to make other women mad at us.
Yeah,
or
to look
hate
better
us.
than the next woman.
Yes.
Yeah, but let's keep it real though. You're doing it to compete against the woman for what?
The man.
Do you think for men?
Yeah.
Yes.
But how
For
long
men-
can you compete, really?
What was that?
How long can you really compete if you're gonna keep competing next to the girl next to you?
Until you're 30 years old.
You think that's a general thing though? That all women are competing for men?
I don't think you should compete.
I mean, there's a reason why the makeup industry is $1 billion business.
I don't wear makeup, but I feel you.
Nobody asked you that.
I know, but I'm saying he's saying like most women compete.
Because you've made this mistake a couple of times now.
We're not
Tell
talking
me, tell me, my man.
You,
Tell me.
you gotta understand that
Oh,
when we
we
speak
got
on this
him in
podcast,
again.
we're speaking about what was that? What?
No. Mm-mm.
What would you say?
No, she was saying like she basically called you men again, and I was like, she called you men again.
Oh, she said my man's.
She
but,
did say that like.
but she didn't say nigga. She said my man's.
Yeah, but basically, because you've done this thing where we say something and you immediately put it to yourself. The podcast we speak about things in general. We might not necessarily be
why I
talking
asked
about
you in
you.
general.
So just because you don't wear makeup, for example, does not necessarily mean that there isn't a majority of women wearing makeup, which
facts.
props up the makeup industry to be $1 billion plus industry.
Facts.
So you can't make every argument or every stance based on yourself and say, well, that's not true for me, so I'm going to go ahead and try to
No,
refute
that's
your
what I'm
argument.
asking you. Is it general? Because I don't want to apply it to me every time.
You said that from the beginning. It's
All
general.
right, I'm just making sure. I can't
They
reassure
gave you the
myself.
rules before you
No,
came on
I
the
mean,
damn
it's
podcast.
That's
It's
sad.
common
Damn, people
sense.
can't ask for reassurance.
It's common sense.
That's fucked up,
no,
bro.
wait, don't say it audio wise. Say it in your head, okay?
I heard you, but that's fucked up. Y'all need reassurance too. Y'all know that.
Okay. Next.
No, because we understand that the general conversation.
In life, you need reassurance at some
the general
point. Don't do that.
conversation
Don't do
is,
that.
is for everyone in
I heard
general.
you, but at some point in life, you need reassurance.
If one of you guys made a statement
I'm waiting
and
for
said
her to
most
get
men are
kicked
losers,
off.
I would not sit here
Kick
and tell
her
you,
off.
Well, that's not true because we're not losers. I would sound stupid.
It
I
is
would
true.
agree with you, and I would say yes, most men
Most guys
are
are
losers,
losers, yeah.
and don't have their shit together. We wouldn't sit there and personalize it on ourselves, get triggered, say I feel belittled or some other dumb shit. No offense. We would just say, okay, this is true of most men.
I felt that. That's why I'm making sure.
So you cannot take what we say and attribute it to yourself personally.
I'm not saying I'm doing that. I'm just making sure.
That's exactly what you did precisely a
That's
second
not
ago.
that's what you're assuming, but that's not what it is.
Oh
Did you
my
not respond?
God.
I don't wear makeup when I said that the
No,
makeup
I'm
industry.
just saying. I'm stating as a regular thing. I'm not saying I took that
Oh my
personally.
God.
No one
Like,
asked
don't
your
wear
opinion
makeup,
though.
You said I.
I'm just saying I don't wear makeup. That's a true thing. It's a true statement. I don't
But
wear
no one
makeup.
asked for it yet.
Nobody had to ask. I just stated that.
Don't.
That's why you're masculine.
Yeah.
You just say what you
That's
feel
fine.
like.
I could be masculine as fuck. That's fine.
Oh my
I attract
God,
plenty of
like-
niggas. That's fine. Whether y'all like it or not in the
man.
comments or
Next
not. That's fine.
question.
All right.
Yes, please.
Next
Incredible.
question for real.
Yo,
Incredible.
can we go to Rumble, bro? I'm gonna unleash niggas.
I'm ready.
But y'all-
Look, when he ready to go,
Okay, so you said yes because of social media and competing with other women. And I was saying that I think that at the end of the day, it's all for men. Because girls compete with guys, but they compete for the attention of men to be the prettiest.
For sure. No, I totally agree. But there's also women that goes against other women. Like, all right, she got this bag. I'm gonna do this just for her to like look at me and be jealous. of
I'ma
me.
shit
It
on
is a
that
competition.
bitch.
But I do feel like women is very delusional. And yes, women do things for men for sure. Everything for attention when it comes to doing their body, buying certain clothes, or anything, or showing off their like just doing any
She
little
sound like
thing is
Cardi
for
B.
men. Yes. But mainly as well for a person that it's very like jealous. Let's say if I was the type, oh, like I like her hair. She's a blonde. I have a bob. You know what? To get her mad, to see if I get her attention because I want to be like her, I'm gonna do exactly everything she does. So I think it's a both. I think it's
Yeah,
both.
no, I get it. But my point here is that women do compete with each other. I
For
agree.
sure.
They
Mhm.
compete and all this other shit, but they do it to get the best guy.
For sure.
There's a reason why girls like post themselves in luxurious spots, whatever. It's like, look at my social class. You know, because let's be honest here, bitches don't pay for vacations. It's dudes that do it. So if they're on a private jet, if they're at a club, or you know they're living some extravagant lifestyle, they're in a sports car. Women don't pay for that. They're
I
flexing.
do.
They're flexing.
I was about to say I've never had a man pay for my flights or anything.
But you're right. If
You're
you
an
look
I'm saying
outlier.
private jets, sports cars, etc.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
And I
Oh,
mean,
I'm not
you're in a
doing
weird
that.
situation where you're the breadwinner in your relationship, but most women don't want that.
But you're
Yeah.
right. Women don't pay for shit. If you're pretty and you bad and the man wants you, he's gonna pay. If you're willing to do whatever you want, he's gonna pay.
But isn't that if that's what you want though?
No, I'm in just speaking in society. If you're a good looking woman, you don't have to pay for nothing. For example, if I could get invited out right
Pretty
now,
privilege is a thing. I agree.
for
That's
sure,
the
100%.
Hell yeah.
Especially if the man wants you. But if he don't want you, then I'm
He ain't gonna give the bag up. That's
Exactly,
real.
for
That's real.
Oh my god.
All right. What about you? Are women delusional of male standards?
Yes.
And if so, why?
We ask for too much, but don't give shit back.
Interesting. What did your husband want from you?
No comment.
Was it, I need you to stay inside?
No.
Oh,
Next.
was he?
What's next?
Yeah, see. Yeah.
What's
I-
next?
We're over target here. Well, I'll tell you this. I don't really have to know too much about the story, but if a guy left his wife and went to another state, the girl probably did something very
Hey,
vile.
you said it right. You don't know the whole story.
Well, you
and you
probably
won't.
did something very
They're
bad.
also young.
No.
Because men rarely, if ever, leave women.
Yeah.
they always come back.
Unless they're off studying.
But
For
he
the
probably
ring.
had to explain though, like
Trying to be a more successful, higher value man, like he's trying to be.
Yeah,
Just
trying to be.
saying.
Will leave his wife and leave the state?
Yeah. That's his wife.
He just don't give a
Sacrifices, no?
fuck. Moving on to the next.
Nah.
So you don't agree with that?
I'm just
Nah,
saying.
men rarely, if ever, leave their girl, bro.
he found a better option.
Especially your wife.
Even
you don't
if
do
he
that.
finds-
My opinion.
Even if he finds number 2,
I
3,
just
4,
don't
he's
believe
coming
that
back.
anything is ever so black and white. That's all.
I mean, he married her.
I mean, I
so,
just know how men think.
Yeah, that's black and
Yeah,
white.
no, I'm not
I mean,
saying
we
you
can look at
don't.
the statistics too.
I'm all for statistics. I'm
okay,
just saying
well,
things aren't usually black
Let's
and
talk
white.
numbers. 80% of divorces pretty much are initiated by women.
But they're not divorced,
Most
no?
breakups,
They're still
well, they're
together.
separated, but
Different states, but long distance. That's still together, no?
well, she would have said that. She would have
Well,
said
you was
married but
giving him
separated,
paper?
or hey, he lives in another state. But she was it's complicated, and then she didn't want to, admit that she was married.
Because it's nobody's business.
Typically, girls flex when they're married.
But
Yeah, pretty
it's
much.
not your business, though. My situation and who I'm married to and what the complication is, it is not your business, and I don't have to sit here and explain it to you.
You don't have to, but I'm gonna,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna infer
Go
that
ahead.
you probably did something
Go ahead.
vile.
And I'll just sit here and let you talk.
And then also your
She had
mannerisms
to.
also display that as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, trust me, ladies, I've interviewed like almost
He
2,000 of y'all.
left
I know
her
how women
and
think. I
he
know how they
left the
behave.
state.
I know y'all better than you know
He
yourself.
cheated.
There's
She
a reason why
cheated.
you wore a red dress tonight.
This is
So you
a
going
good-
off of body language?
So-
I mean,
Huh?
it may
You going off of
Yeah.
body
No, no,
language?
no. A
You know what I
man
mean?
is not
So,
leaving his woman
we got
and
we
leaving
got an
the
author
state.
in the house, by the way, too, that literally has read books on
She's
female nature.
ovulating, that's why.
There's two reasons that's going to happen. You either cheated or you called the police
So,
on
I mean,
him.
you could do we have any hoop areas in the house?
On some BS.
But that's not every scenario.
Come on,
Can't
we all
say
know
that.
we ain't
Name
shit,
a
so
worse scenario when
just
we
keep it
know
real.
men don't
He
leave.
was just,
Nobody ain't
he didn't
shit.
care no
When-
more. He
when-
just wanted
yeah.
to leave.
You know, men don't just like not care no more and just leave.
All right, but I'm not.
The number
You
one
can't
thing,
say every scenario that
but
like
the number
that's
one
her
thing
scenario.
that financially ruin a man more than anything is divorce. There's a reason why it's a term. There's cheaper to keep her, but you ain't got a term. It's cheaper to keep him. He ain't gonna just leave just to leave. She did some crazy and we know that. That's the reason Myra's saying that. We know that because we are men and we know what we will and what we won't put up with. And for him to not only leave her, and leave the state. And she ain't sitting here saying he cheated on me or left for another woman. So he left her because she did some crazy shit. And the craziest things that you could do to a man that'll make a man do that is you either cheated on him or you pull some fake domestic violence BS and had a motherfucker put in jail when he didn't do nothing, so he's gonna leave.
I disagree. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, and that may be the majority.
What other reason would a man leave his wife?
I just told you.
Leave his wife and leave the state.
I just told you.
Just because he don't care no more?
Yes. I'm not saying that happens often.
Our logical brains don't allow us to make. That's a stupid move.
All right.
It's a stupid. Okay, for instance, what I sent you earlier about the dude at Disneyland that killed himself.
Yeah.
Same situation. He killed himself because his wife was about to divorce him and financially ruin him. She took his job away from him. Took his kids away from him. The law backed the shit that she did. And he was like, there's no win-win. I might as well kill myself. Like,
I didn't say you were wrong. I'm just saying that may not be her case.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, that's just it. There's no... Men really don't leave. Like, I don't think women really understand that men really don't leave. Okay. And if we leave, it's because we feel like we have a full-blown 100% upgrade. We cheated with another woman that is better than you. And we know it in every way possible. We've weighed all the options. We're willing to take the loss. We're willing to fight for the kids. We're willing to give up half the money, half the house, half the car, and not get the dog. Like, that's one... And for a nigga to just leave, he just left. He already left and not for another woman? No, he already knows.
You can't go by what everything she says either.
Correct, because you know what's funny? She won't say what she did. She just keeps saying he just left. Left me and left this. I mean, she didn't even want to tell us that she was married.
I know.
Okay, so like, you know. Okay, just in the easiest way for it. When a female will never tell you what a man, when a female will never say why the man left her, that is automatic admittance that she did some fucked up shit.
She probably did. I'm just saying that.
Okay, what's fucked up shit in a man's world? There's only two things.
Okay, I'm just saying. You can't just always assume.
Yes, you can. When a woman won't admit to it, admit why he left, it's because she did the worst. She cheated. You found out she
cheated.
You found out she used to do porn. Lies and deceit you can get over. But if you found out like in her past she was a porn star, bye. If she cheated, Bye. You're currently on OnlyFans. You've been hiding it. Bye.
Oh my god.
Again, you put a motherfucker in jail for no damn like you lied, like a lie that actually ruins me. Goodbye. Like this married and left her and the state. That means he left children if they have it. He left his job. He left everything. I don't understand why that is so hard for you to fathom. He left everything and moved to another state.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Niggas don't do that. Like, ladies, if y'all don't understand, niggas don't
Listen, they're
do
putting me to sleep.
that.
I had to say something. It's for my entertainment.
Niggas don't do that.
He left his job. And the dog.
You know he had a pet. Almost most families got pets, damn it. Shit. Gigi, where you at, Gigi? At least if I leave, I'm going to take you with where you at, baby.
She's right there. Now she went to the other side.
Gigi, come here, baby. Come here, yes. No matter what, you're going with me, girl. No matter what, you're going with me. You mine. You've always been mine. I picked you up. I bathed you. I fed you. I've cleaned up your poopy doopies. I've trained you. You're always going to be with daddy. He left the fucking state.
He's in the
She can't
He's
even,
in the witness
like,
protection program.
She can't even lie about this shit, nigga. You did the most fucked up shit. She gave this nigga STD. She did something.
I'm just saying, men rarely leave women. So
And that's a fact.
When they do,
I might
the
agree
guy,
with
the
that.
girl violated, typically cheating, infidelity, or did something that is completely unacceptable.
I might agree
For
with
sure.
that.
So-
They
That's
might leave for a week or
Pretty
two, but they come
accurate
back.
for that statement.
Who said they might
and you don't have to
leave for a
explain
week?
yourself at all. But I'm just telling you, I
She's
just
not
know
gonna
without
explain.
you saying a word what it is.
It's quite easy.
Which is why you're so triggered.
I
right
know
now.
that
So
no
anyway-
one understands it.
If I was triggered, I would be saying shit.
Oh no, you mad as hell.
you are
bro.
triggered as fuck.
You mad as hell.
Yeah, you mad as hell.
Okay, $20. Mary, my man. Any 3 or 4 start talking shit about women rights in the Middle East? Hit with them with these facts. Women working in the government are over 50% after the age 21. No one have authority over her, and they cover up by choice.
Can
Let me
you
read that
can
again.
you can you type?
I was gonna say that's also
Do you
really
have any
vague. Like
type
the whole
of,
Middle East, the whole Middle East is like that.
What the hell did they just say?
Mm.
Where's the punctuation, bro?
Let's get that one, bro.
Where's the
Okay,
punctuation?
I think he's saying that women actually do work in the Middle East. Over 50% is what he's trying to say.
Like he's saying that, yeah.
Mara, just finished watching your 6-hour vid with Jay Waller. Yeah,
Jay
that was a great
Waller
one.
in the house?
Yeah, he's in the
Speaking of
house as
Waller.
well.
What are these
Shout out to all
guys?
those guys in the back. Mike Sartain, Dale Jackson, all that.
Okay, so this is a real estate tycoon, real estate, and then he has his own podcast too.
Hmm.
He is actually the reason for Myron.
Interesting.
I can't watch his podcast. He too boring for me. He wrote books and all kinds of stuff. Jay Waller's like straight. He's just straight up pimp. He's real estate to the fullest. I've been watching this dude for some years.
As a son of Mexican immigrants, my life will have been worthless if I don't make their struggles worth it. Okay? Chris, we're going 20, right?
Yep, I know.
Okay. Rapper Glorilla was recently on IG Live saying women should go 50-50 with a man. Question for ladies. Would you be okay going 50-50?
That is true.
We can start right here. Would you go 50-50 with your guy?
Glorilla, 22 years old. She don't know shit about
Where's
a
he now?
relationship yet.
You already know the answer to that.
I love you. I
So
love
it
you.
doesn't work.
I mean, would you really take advice from a woman that said she was fuck nigga free?
No.
Probably like spare me some money for this week.
She's just trying to
because
make
I'm behind
hits.
on bills, and I would really appreciate that. But
Bitch, you sound like a PBX operator. What the
I'm crying.
Yeah, let's go.
that would work.
No.
You never
I'm not
made
doing
a man like pay your bill or anything?
Yeah,
I got it.
husband.
I think without even trying, men just are nicer to you.
Would you wear a red dress to
I
get
can't
what
say
you
that
want?
at all.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Next shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Where we at here?
You got Rumble or
Yeah, it's
YouTube,
Rumble.
Chris? Cool.
It's, unless did we miss YouTube ones? Always prioritize children and women. Men go into the military and fight. You know, to this day, if you're an 18-year-old man, you have to.
What's that look like?
The light?
this whole little setup
like
here.
what I'm looking at right now.
This shit's kind of crazy.
It looks so small right now.
It is small. Like it's
like in this view, it looks small. Not when they're doing the regular view.
I mean, even when we look on video, it would never tell you how with the size of this room.
Yeah.
It always looks bigger than what it is, and that's crazy.
That is crazy.
They never show this view.
The light, the screen. Like you just need a table. You getting a table, aren't you?
We getting a different table.
You gotta get the table with the no cap reacts on the.
Go ahead and move all this to the living room like he got his.
Yeah.
No. Register for the select.
You might
Some
do
of
it.
you guys probably don't even know what the selective service
Thinking
is.
about it.
So
have more
men have
people.
always been the more expendable sex.
Thinking about it.
It's always
Get
been
a
protect
bigger
women, treat women like ladies, etc.
No couch.
And we do that because
There's a table
women are
and
the
chairs?
nurturers of the next generation,
table
and they're the more
little
protected
couch,
class.
just like
and
it is.
they have to be that way. They have to be more selfish
Put
because
some extra little mics on
since
the
the beginning
couch.
of time, women haven't been able to sustain themselves. Let's be honest here.
Because it's like you said in another interview.
Oh God.
Biologically, no, I'm agreeing with you. Biologically,
Well, I wasn't finished.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, you have a very bad habit of interrupting.
I'm sorry. I do. I will admit that.
She needs reassurance, Mark.
No, I'm
So anyway, guys have to be able to provide excess resources for themselves and for their family. That's a measurement of a man's success. That's how when two men meet and they shake hands,
Where
the
do
first
they
thing they say is,
find
"What do you
these
do for a
girls?
living?"
Yeah.
Okay, so
that they can say, "Oh, let me see
Let's
where you stand."
see.
So
they have people that go out to clubs on a regular basis. Some of them work at strip clubs. And then you have promoters. And what they do is they ask them if they want to go on a podcast. So if I scroll down and we go through the info, actually, we're on Rumble. So it might be, okay, yeah, it is. Cool. Okay, so if you scroll down here, it says girls. You see this?
Yeah.
This is all their Instagrams.
Mm.
Okay, we're on Rumble right now. And on Rumble, 19,550 people are watching. Okay, let's just go click on one of these chicks. 19,000 people are getting to see her. She's only got 8,600 followers. You think she wants that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to another one. 5,238. So usually what this does, this is a boost to them. So if dudes find, she's not cute, finds her to be attractive, then, and if you notice, it's all going to say model, published worldwide, CEO.
You got jobs.
Right? Nah, niggas be flying them out and doing stuff.
but-
Okay, so she actually's got 46,000. Oh, this is the porn star. Right? She's a digital creator, 46,000. Even this, you see this followed by?
Yeah.
You see how many people we actually have in common?
Oh, it's the girl with the red hair.
Yep, 11,000. So you have more people watching you, and the crazy part is, so let's do this. Let's go to YouTube. If we go to YouTube, crazy part is, so let's do this. Oops, that's my YouTube.
And we are live.
Okay, so here's YouTube. 29,000 views on YouTube. So they're getting more views on YouTube than what they are even here on Rumble.
Yeah, but didn't they just go to Rumble?
Exactly. And they just went to Rumble. And with them just coming to Rumble, they got 48,000 subscribers. They got 19,000 here, 29,000 on YouTube. You have far more people getting access to you than what you would just being on your regular Instagram channel. So that's the whole point of building up the platform, because then you have females also beating down your door just to come be on your show, because it's going to shed a certain light on them. So, for instance,
economically, social status wise, that's why social status is so important to women. Like a girl will,
like, she's quiet, right? But if you read the chats, they've been calling her cute. They say she's cute. They said she needs to put on 20 pounds. Somebody said that. Like, she's making herself even look worse with this marriage shit.
Date a guy who might be ugly but has
the
status and
masculine
money,
chick,
but a man
gonna
he
get a
wants
lot
girl
of
that's beautiful. He
attention.
doesn't
Some
give a fuck
fucking
about her
simp.
status.
They're gonna be
Yeah,
a
like
lot
Jeff
of dudes
Bezos.
that's gonna
There
jump
you
on
go.
her.
Sorry.
Okay, Red back here, who really ain't been saying much, dude. Miss, as long as he eat pussy, her, oh yeah, she gonna gain hella followers. Okay, she seems to agree with most of what she says, so she probably gonna get a lot of followers, and we'll see about her.
That was the first one you pulled up.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
But, tonight,
yeah.
but that's the thing. It's like tonight, she's decent. She's actually cute, but you can tell her thought process. She just want a motherfucker to take care of her. Too fake, plasticky, porn star. No one really is gonna gravitate to that. And I mean, you basically got 1, 2, and a possible if you were playing spades.
You keep saying the question was about wielding status. I think he meant to say yielding status to a man. I'm sorry, I don't really believe you. You yield status to a man, like you talk like some people I know went to prison. Like I don't fucking understand. You know what I'm saying?
What does that have to do with? Like I was saying, bro, you can't.
But you're doing it now. But you're doing it now.
Listen.
Can you give an example of like where you would yield status to your man? Because I'm having a real difficult.
First of all, I'm very submissive to my man because he does his part, so there's a difference. Now I won't be. I'm not submissive to you because obviously you're not my
Of
nigga.
course, yeah,
I don't give one fuck about you. You
I
don't do for me.
appreciate that.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Shit.
That's the different
Thank
thing.
you for letting me know.
You know.
See, that's the problem. Submissive women are submissive, period. You're submissive in everything you do. Fuck. This one sitting here behind me would get beat up by a 9-year-old by how submissive she is.
Shut up.
I said you would. I didn't say you did. I'm not bringing up the past. Chill out.
Oh my God. Just shut up. Just continue.
There's a difference between submissive. Submissive women are submissive, just like masculine men. I'm not finna walk through the door and be like, I don't need to be masculine here. Hey, girl. Oh, my God. Oh, you look amazing. That outfit is like, don't no men do that.
Not the person with no emotion.
Thank you. Like, a masculine man is masculine at all times, and it's not a facade. It's just who you are. A submissive woman is a submissive woman because she's like that at all times. And okay, so it's not your man. So you only submit to your man. He wasn't always your man. So that's why it doesn't make sense. It's stupid. You sound stupid saying stuff like that because it makes no sense. It's actually like the dumbest thing in the world that anybody could ever say is, I'm submissive only when you show me something. I'm this when you show me something. I'm that when you show me something. You have to do this for me to be that. Okay, that's like me saying, well, I'm taking a night off tonight. I'm not going to be masculine. Yeah, I know somebody just broke in the house. Go handle it.
Right.
Or, I don't want to be submissive to you because you made me mad. Cool. At the first of the month when rent's due, you made me mad.
Right.
No. I'm gonna pick and choose like you get to pick and choose. It is what it is, and the fact that we allow far too many women to get away with acting like that, but it's because most men really just want to stick their dingling in you, so they allow you to get away with the fuckery and say the dumb shit. But is it true? No. And we know it's not true because you're not married. If you were this, which goes also with the, I'm a great woman, I'm an amazing woman. If you were really that great, why are y'all so single? Absolutely. I could go through my Facebook and say y'all some of the most beautiful, gorgeous women out here. Single. Because they submissive when they want to be. And they always chasing their bag. And literally, I made a post today for all these bag chasers, these so-called entrepreneurs. Where y'all at now? Crickets, silence, dead to the world.
what I'm saying?
No,
There's a difference
whoa.
between me and every other nigga in here. I'm not gonna be submissive to you because you're not my nigga. You don't do for me.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference. So obviously I'm gonna put up
Not,
the
not
shield,
me
bruh.
specifically. I just would like. I'm having a hard time imagining you submitting to your dude at all.
Right.
Can you give an example of that?
I mean, I can't really give an example other than
that's kind of like
when he's doing his part. I'm gonna do whatever he needs, bro.
I think
So
you
it-
may,
it-
in your
it's-
mind, I think in your mind you may believe that you are submissive to him, but I have a feeling that like compared to the other women in here, it's not exceptionally submissive.
That's fine because I was lesbian and I'm more dominant to the women that I'm dating, so
Right.
it might carry over to men as well. So you might see that. I agree, but you're not in my relationship. You're not my man,
For
and
sure.
I'm very
I am
submissive to
definitely
him.
not in your relationship.
Exactly,
I
you're not
agree.
my
Nobody
man.
wants
so
to
you're
be
not
in a
gonna
relationship with you,
agree,
I
or
can
you're not
tell.
gonna see his perspective.
You
When it
got
comes to
these
him, he
old
takes care of me,
submissive
and I
men.
respect
would
him
love
and do
to
whatever he
figure out
needs.
what his perspective is.
What the hell does
What does
You
he
have a
do?
conversation with him.
Well, I have a question. So
like
you
a
said
longshoreman or
I have a question. For you.
He's a steroid dealer. That's a
You said that you said that you guys are 50-50 earlier. So who really has, like, you guys split the bills, you guys do everything half and half?
For the most part, we take care of both of each other, bro.
But who's the main breadwinner?
What does that mean?
I mean, I don't like asking for shit. I take care of my own shit. You feel me?
But who pays the majority of the bills?
Everybody pays their own shit. If he needs something, I
So
give it to
everything
him.
is
If I
half
need
and half.
something, it's I'm serious. It's so you can't toot your flute how you toot your flute for everybody else, bro. Like however somebody else plays their instrument is how they play their instrument. You can't play your instrument the same way somebody else plays their instrument, bro.
So you're not
Everybody
answering
has
the
their own niche,
question,
bruh.
stupid.
Like you can't speak for everybody.
Does he live with you?
Yes, we live together.
Who pays rent?
We pay rent together.
Half and half?
Yes.
That's why she behaves the way she does.
Is he a man's man too?
There
Like,
you
is
go.
he masculine as well?
No, he's not.
Yes, my nigga's masculine as fuck. And if you want to ask him that or confront him, then that's your ass.
Yeah, well, him splitting things 50-50 with you, that's not typically.
Thank you.
I mean, the fact that he goes 50-50 with you on everything.
Because I like to be independent and I don't want to be taken care of, because a nigga that takes care of you 100% or has that certain dominance over you, he thinks he has control of you. And I don't want that with anybody. You don't have control of me.
Did you not just say a second ago your man is dominant?
But I'm saying, when you split
That
shit
contradicts what you said
50-50,
earlier.
that's not contradicting, bro.
That is
Because
contradicting
when you
because a
split
masculine
shit,
man
you don't
is
have
in
a control over
control.
me. When you let a nigga pay everything over you, he has a control over you, bro.
So then that's not dominance.
Can I give an example real
Because you
quick?
said your guy's dominant, but in reality, his
He
the
is, because I
practices, he's
listen to
not.
him, he takes care of me too. Yes, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
that's not dominant though. That's
Yeah.
that's what's so
What you
confusing.
saying? Oh my God, for you always acting like you disagreeing with something.
Yeah.
I think it's just because you talking so
Like
much.
you're getting
It's just
progressively
nice
more
things, like,
more
you're not saying
agitated
nothing
and
that's
Can I just give an example real
accurate.
quick?
Like,
I'm
Let
doing
her
something that's
finish her
accurate
point
for
real
me. We
fast.
can't speak for everybody else. To speak for yourself. That's why we're here. Everybody has
We're
different
not speaking
opinions.
for you though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm speaking for
yeah, you're
myself.
sticking in
But
pop.
like,
Like,
nobody's asking you to do that. We're speaking.
He
in
asked me a
general.
question. Did you not ask me a question over there? And I'm answering his question. That's what I'm doing. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Would you let him make a decision for you?
Who, my boyfriend? I've had to take
Would you
decisions that he's made
would
for me.
you,
Yes.
Would
yes.
you defer to his authority?
I've had sometimes I don't agree with his authority, and I've still done it, bro. Because that's
Can,
me
can
being
you give an
submissive.
example of that where you?
I'm not gonna give an example because that's between me and him.
Got it. Okay.
That's a no.
Okay. And which part of Miami does he sell steroids?
I don't know. Ask your mom. Maybe he might be in her neighborhood.
She want petty there.
Incredible.
Okay, you want to give an example of
Yeah, go ahead. You
being
want to say something?
submissive?
Is he longshoreman?
I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
He's
Okay.
a prison guard. Or
All right,
something
how'd you
like
look?
that.
Back to
Well, I mean, it was just basically like saying like, no, never mind. I don't.
Okay,
I
how
don't,
do you,
I don't
how
wanna
do
go
you
deep
defer
into
to
it.
your man?
I defer to my man as like, it's like it's based off of respect, like I listen to what he says because, I mean, I worked for over a decade and I had, hired her. I was a manager at a gym. I quit because the guy was on steroids and I just couldn't get down with the way that he treated me.
Uh-huh.
And I told my boyfriend that I quit and he was like, just don't work, stay home and like help me with like, my titles, my thumbnails and the descriptions and everything that he's doing with work.
He's a YouTuber?
Yeah, he's a YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
Who?
Lusky Flows. He works for Zane Jan. He does his solar
Look at his face.
panel.
I know Zane,
Yeah.
but I'm not too familiar with your guy. But
He's just slowly growing. It's
Okay.
regardless. But
Okay.
he just told me like when I quit, I was like, don't worry, like I've worked for over a decade, like I'm gonna be totally good. I'm gonna go find another job. I just
so now
can't.
you work for him.
Basically.
Okay, cool.
And like I'm happy with it.
Cool,
I like,
alright.
I make food and I take care of the dogs, I take care of the bills, I make sure everything is organized and like it's a very happy and healthy home and
Wife her up.
Now, I'm
There
going
it
to be
is.
honest. This might offend some of the ladies on the panel, but one thing I've noticed is that when I see a woman and she's masculine or rambunctious, etc., typically it's a mirror image of her man. when a woman's in a relationship with a very strong masculine dominant man, she's in her feminine, she's very submissive, and she's just like that most of the time. When I see combative, argumentative women, no offense to you, I don't know your boyfriend, but
That's fine.
typically women are mirror images of their guy. When they display certain traits, it tells you a lot about the guy. When I see a girl at Target, for example, yelling at her guy, fuck you, you don't know nothing, blah, blah, blah. I know that guy more than likely is incompetent to some degree, which is why the woman has to step up and get on her masculine and assert that dominance over that guy.
Yeah.
So maybe you got some unique situation.
I might agree in that
but
example.
99% of the time that I've seen girls that are super masculine, it means that their boyfriend typically is submissive.
But Myron, listen to what I was saying. I told you earlier, before I had a boyfriend, I was lesbian for a long time. So being dominant in those relationships are different from being in a relationship submissive to a man.
Yeah, but when you're with a guy who's here's the thing.
He makes me feel feminine.
Guys
so I'm
that are
not as masculine.
guys that are extremely dominant don't tolerate masculinity from women.
That's not true. You can't speak for every man.
A majority though.
Okay. You know how you said earlier that you're not attracted to a guy that acts a little fruity?
There's
I didn't say that.
outliers. Yeah.
That's quite literally what you said. I wrote it down. You said it. So
I
earlier,
didn't say that, but okay.
100% you said it.
I didn't say I don't like a man that acts fruity. I didn't say that.
Yeah, you said you don't want a guy that's flamboyant. That was the terminology
Oh, and
used.
that's it's okay.
That's
yeah,
too
I didn't say
pretty.
It's
fruity.
the same exact thing.
That's not the same thing.
Flamboyant
Oh my
is
God.
another. It's basically
Okay,
another way of saying
she's
something.
officially stupid.
But
Because when someone is flamboyant, they're being ostentatious, they're being out there,
If that's how
animated.
you perceive it.
That's
okay.
that's gay.
Okay, if that's how you perceive it.
I mean, guys, is flamboyant not a synonym for basically being gay?
Not really, because they see Prince as flamboyant, but he's not gay.
Well, actually, never mind. Never mind.
Wait, who?
Prince.
Yeah,
The
Prince.
singer.
Prince is
Yes.
probably not the best.
And
example.
in the context that you used it, it was to infer that the guy is feminine. Flamboyant, feminine,
Yeah.
you know, you said
Yeah,
that
I
as
don't
well.
feel like you act your full masculinity. But
Okay.
I
But
don't
you
feel
don't
like
like
that makes
it.
you gay. I don't feel like that makes you gay.
Okay. Either way, you don't like a feminine man. So what would make you think that a man wants a masculine woman?
That doesn't mean I'm not saying that for both. That's my opinion. I don't want me a flamboyant boy.
No,
because
but what I'm
too
saying is that
masculine.
most women don't want a feminine man either.
Okay, in that sense.
It's amazing
but that's
how
not
we're
for
so
the
similar,
general
right?
thing. Yes.
That is the general. Women don't want a feminine man.
But for me, I date plenty of men who like me as I am, and I'm pretty masculine, and I can admit that. And I don't have no problem attracting men, other than the ones in the comments, because obviously they're on your side. But that for me, when I'm in the dating world, I have no problem with that.
Are you dating these other men while you're living with this guy that you're living now?
No, of course I'm speaking on previous experiences,
got it,
but I'm
okay.
speaking as a general for when I was single. I had no problem when I was single, and I'm being straight up.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I've noticed most of the time, especially girls that come on the show, when they're super masculine, because you're saying, oh, it's because I used to have I used to be lesbian and I used to date girls, so I had to be in my masculine. What I'm saying is that if you're with a truly masculine man, he's not going to tolerate your masculinity. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just like you,
100%?
just like you want to tolerate a
exhausted.
dude that's being flamboyant, as you said earlier.
Okay, but if you're in touch with
Yeah,
that
I'm
side,
about
I'm
to
fine
end
with that. But
this.
being that side,
Relax,
my bad.
Relax. I told you this before show, man. Fucking relax.
Fresh built like Optimus Primal from the new Transformers movie.
Thank you.
What about
Yeah,
you?
it was cool, you know. I'll be
No
chilling.
question, disagreement, nothing.
Oh, they got rid
I
of
mean,
her.
There's some
No,
disagreement,
she's still
but
there.
it is what it
Oh.
is. Everybody
What do you
has.
disagree with?
I think we missed
I mean,
the
certain
action.
things that she said.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who'd you
So-
point to?
like what? Like what? He's talking about me.
Oh,
Dale, mama.
okay.
Tell me.
Your finger looked this way. I was like, what did I say?
So my thing is this: you act like a nigga.
And that's that. I should be a nigga, in my opinion.
Let her
We
finish.
heard you all night.
Yeah.
Let everybody else speak.
Of course.
All right, thank you. I'm happy for you. You're in a relationship. I'm not. I'm single.
Uh-huh.
But with this energy that you have, you
Mhm.
don't bring him peace. You need to chill the
You
fuck
don't know
out.
what I bring him because you're not him.
I mean, you're not gonna last if you keep with the same shit.
We've
back
been
and
together
forth.
for a year very happily, and I take care of him very greatly. And he's satisfied with me, so
That's
I can't
what's up.
speak for everybody else.
Okay.
Maybe the
And-
niggas you date because you're
No,
more
no, no.
feminine. That's
Oh
different
my
for you.
God.
You take
It's
it
not
different.
about
You
niggas that
argue
I
with
date or
me.
not.
It is
At
because
the end of the
we
day,
date two different type of niggas.
That's what's up. But at the end of the day, a
I
man is
can't
gonna leave you if
hear
you're
that.
not bringing him his peace.
If that's what you assume, then
No,
that's on you.
that's in every man.
That's a fact. That's very
And
true.
that's in every
That
man.
is
But
super
every man
fact.
I date, I
That
bring
man
peace
wants
to.
a crazy girl.
Every day, every man I date or woman I date, I bring peace to.
Can you let
No,
her
you're
finish her?
not.
How about this? Can you let her finish her point?
So you
and
see
then
the girl
can
in the
rebut
orange
whatever
hair in
she
the back?
claims? Please let her finish her point. Go ahead.
Did you see
Finished
her?
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Any man here?
So that's who
Yo,
helps.
listen, first
that's
of all,
one-
the
that's
man
one
you
of them
date you're
that
not with right now.
chooses
You've only
the
been with
girls
this
to
man
come
for
on the
1 year.
show.
I don't know one nigga for 1 year. and I know what he likes. and that's that.
Yo,
And that's
chill.
that.
I told you before the show, chill the fuck out. Stop
Nigga,
cutting people
I'm
off.
chill, bro.
No, you're
I'm
not.
chill. So what are you
Because
saying?
If you would chill,
Y'all are assuming I'm not chill because I
stop
speak
cutting
loud.
people off.
Oh my
Yeah, bro.
fucking
It's
god. bro.
podcast etiquette. I see your point. I can disagree with you 100%. That's cool. I don't give a fuck about what you say. But stop cutting
people up.
I hear
Let her
you.
just finish. Let her just finish.
I hear you.
Let her finish.
Right now,
at
he's
least.
just cut
I
him
hear
off
you.
again.
Listen, Rumble
Let her
Chris
finish
is
at least.
coherent. I can't hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Rumble Chris.
We'll give her a chance to respond.
All right. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. My opinion is if a man don't have peace, he's going to cheat or he's going to leave. I don't know what you go through, but me, I'm 31 years old. I've been with different type of men.
I knew that was coming.
They want fucking peace.
I
They
felt
want
that.
peace. You're not, with that attitude that you have, you're not going to bring
But
him
you
peace.
can't distinguish what everybody's piece is.
I
Ma.
mean,
So
you're
agree
here
with
calling
you.
girl.
I agree with you.
Did he finish?
All right, I don't even want to fucking talk no more.
No. Yo, you gotta
And
stop
that's fine,
interrupting,
but
bro.
I agree with what you're
Yo,
saying, bro.
Just
Well,
one
okay, if you
meaning of
agree, then
peace.
let her
I
finish
agree
her
with
point.
what you're saying, Ma.
You gotta
Thank
let
you.
her
If you
finish her
agree, then
point.
shut
Go ahead.
up.
Finish it up.
It was nice coming. Thank you so much.
All right.
I don't know if you guys were being mean or not, but I'll still take it. Thank you.
New
Good night.
York.
No, this is just a regular day in office.
Yeah.
You agree with a lot of our points. All right, cool.
And the
Shout out to
crazy
you for
part
coming.
about
I
it
think
is
Justin will agree with
she
you that
is
we
from
would
New
like
York,
a
and New
little
York
piece.
women usually
Yeah.
come off real
Yeah, she's
gruff and
definitely right.
aggressive.
Guys already got to go out into
and
the world
she
and
ain't like
fight
that at all.
anyway. So the last thing we want to do is fight with our girl.
Especially when we show that we don't care. We don't ask them how they feel. We don't give a fuck how men feel. At least we should show them peace.
Wow. After
Chill.
this episode, we
I
all
care
need a
about my
little
how men
piece.
feel. So I
She
can't
about
feel
she
that. I feel you.
she
All
she
right,
about to
okay.
get
All right. What about you?
15,000 extra
Disagreements, comments, last questions.
Followers.
or-
followers on Instagram.
Nothing at all.
20,000 of them
Like,
finna hit the
but,
inbox.
Thank you for that piece.
Thanks for the opportunity, and I'm
5,000
like,
gonna
I
give
don't
dick
gotta move
pics.
on nobody's time. I feel like,
Oh no, we know.
Or
I feel
yeah,
like,
because it's like
I feel like
y'all saying I was later, but I mean I'm used to stuff like that. Like all my life,
But
I'm
that
used to
like-
getting picked on, but that shit make the best of me. Like I'm mean. Like
Yeah.
I don't need it down to nobody. Like
You move on
but
your own
y'all
time,
just
like
I would
don't
teach her
remember
how
when
to
y'all
talk.
see me
God.
where you
she
don't
was
always
on
say
her own
like,
time, and that's
like,
that.
like.
Yeah.
That's
She's
it.
definitely from
like,
Florida.
your own time, like.
I
Mhm.
respect
Yeah.
you, mommy.
And
Yeah.
I'm 5'9".
That's a
too.
Florida
10
girl.
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Miss Canada. Oh, I'm sorry.
Big
Montreal.
titty.
No,
Canada.
Gigi, what is wrong
Yeah.
with you?
I mean, there's some
Stop
stuff I
looking at me
disagree,
like that.
but
What do you disagree with?
She got her palm. He just looking.
like the last thing you
What the hell
said,
is wrong
like
with you?
Which was?
my
I'm okay.
um,
I'm not
that a
angry or
guy
nothing.
have to
I'm
be
just
like
talking
the
on
The
the
leader?
why I don't
dominate.
let you come in here during this time.
I mean, because you're saying that my husband don't dominate me pretty much because I make more money than him, right?
Well, you said you're the boss earlier, correct?
Yes, but it's pretty like equal. Like I guess it's me
How
that
are you the boss and it's equal?
I just didn't speak like correctly, I guess. Because
Can a woman make more money than the man, but the man still be dominant?
I think
Th-
so.
It's there's a potential, but the likelihood goes down significantly.
I mean, I guess you're like if that's true, but
It's about respect.
like maybe I'm the exception. I don't know, but everything is fine.
This is the
in
end
my
of the
couple,
show.
even if
I
this is-
understand that, but I'm saying that the man needs to be the leader, and you're saying you're the leader in your relationship. I'm saying that's not going to last. That's all I'm
I
saying.
mean, I make more money, okay, yes, but like, I mean, right now I'm speaking and stuff, but I'm a really shy person, you know. So is not shy. He brings is like we are.
You do porn. You're not shy at all.
You're shy? What?
I'm shy.
That's Cap.
I'm
That's
not.
that's. I mean,
Who's she
you're-
shy?
I-
She needs to look up that definition.
But she's the one that has more
well,
money.
according to her, he protects and eats pussy.
But do you have to provide to be masculine or to be dominant?
Like, do you have to have the most money to be dominant?
No,
I mean, that's a component of
but
it.
it does
that's
help.
pretty much.
yeah, it does
it
help.
does
Respect.
help. Yeah,
It
like
does.
most
Because
of
you're a
the
leader.
time, it's like
For
there.
sure.
If you're a leader, you're in
But-
charge. You make decisions for your girl and your kids.
For
I've
sure.
actually wondered that though. Does money equate to like your dominance?
Not
Yeah, well,
necessarily,
it's
but
a
it is a
component.
component.
It's a component.
It is
Yeah,
a
okay.
component. I agree
Because-
with that.
Yeah, me too.
But
because
anyway, I just wanted to say that. I mean, you can go on my OnlyFans to see why I got that green card.
She's
too.
like,
Once that green card is done, it's a wrap for that nigga, bro.
Hey man,
Get 'em right.
if you want a black card, the cowboy card,
Yeah, I
hit up
promise you,
Justin.
bro. All right.
I do have a question. You said
Sure.
earlier that you promote to men to like be more successful, have more money, stuff like that.
Yeah.
What do you promote for women then? What's the ultimate goal for women? Just to look good?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Top of the list.
Should I
there-
quit my accounting degree now? Like, am I going the wrong route?
I mean, let me ask you a question. Do you think men care about how much money you make in general?
no.
Yes.
Well, let her answer.
Let her answer.
Sorry.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
See, that's one of the privileges that women have. Women don't have to know what men want, but we have to know what you guys want.
Mm-hmm.
But
And yeah, I mean, like, you know, and I've come to realize this, that a lot of girls don't know and or give a fuck about what men want. The reality is men don't really care about how much money you make.
Right. So what's our goal as a woman? Just look pretty.
Yes. Not just that, but I mean, you want to add value to your man as well. Every man is different. They have different requirements, but that's why.
But it's not like there's all these
like it's like a waste of
value
men.
Can we let Myron answer the question? I mean, you guys
they didn't ask you.
Yeah. Can you just stop, please? Go ahead.
Like, yeah. So I mean, like it's on the girl to kind of figure out. That's why being feminine, attractive, and impressionable is so attractive to men, because he can mold you into the girlfriend that he wants.
Right. But like it's just like, so we just quit our goals and dreams just to do like
It's not about quitting your goals and dreams. It's about understanding that his goals and dreams are more important than yours. And if you don't think that, then I mean, are you really with the guy you want to be with?
Well, I guess not. I guess it's single forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that when you get older, I mean, your career is going to be finite, but you're going to have one joy, happiness, which is probably kids and family, a partner. So it's like, yeah, you said that right now, but like when you get older, time will tell.
We brought girls on the show that are in their 30s that didn't have a boyfriend, or they put their career off or whatever, and they cry on the air because they fucked up. They said, "Yo, if I could go back and do it again, I would have prioritized having a man and children over a career."
Yeah,
because women don't derive the same pleasure from making money and being successful that men do. That men are defined by what they create. Women are defined by who they create, their children.
Ooh, bars.
Ooh. So, rapper Myron.
But I mean, hey man, if you want to prioritize a career and everything else like that, that's cool. Just understand it doesn't make you sexier to the opposite gender.
It's not that I'm like I'm just trying to focus on myself and make sure that I'm ready. Like if I'm focusing on all these other mans, that could be waste. Like what's the point of that? Why wouldn't I invest in myself?
It's a risk.
No.
It's a risk. It is a risk. You know, I always say for women it's easy to get men, but it's hard to keep them. So that really comes down to, my thing is this: do you think you have more value now at 24? Or later on when you're ready to settle down?
No, for sure later on. Even to I'll be a better mother to my children too.
Later on?
Yeah, later on.
What do you mean? Oh wait, sorry. What was your question? Maybe I misunderstood what you said.
Do you think you have more value, right, as a woman now or later on when your career is set, to men?
Me personally, later on.
It's irrelevant to you personally, to men.
Okay.
And that's another problem. See, the women tend to look at the world through, well, what would I want? I would want a guy that's successful and ambitious. Cool.
No,
But
I'm just telling
to
you
the
how
man-
I live my life.
Okay, but here's the thing.
You're single.
If you want to be attractive, you also have to have some idea of what the opposite gender wants.
Yeah.
So the opposite gender, right? I'm asking you, do you think you have more value now or later on?
From their standpoint, not yours.
The answer is right now for you. I'll make it easier for you.
To
It's
me,
not later
I feel
on.
like I'm gonna just keep gassing up. Like when I'm 30, I'm gonna be the baddest bitch. I
No.
feel like
You're not. You're the oldest bitch. You're becoming the oldest bitch.
Progressively get worse from here.
Yes.
Yeah, and also you're white.
Yeah.
Crinkle.
Oh my god. Oh, my god.
I said it.
We
We're
can
Rumble.
say that on Rumble.
Rumble. We're good. We're good.
Can I just interject something real quick?
Yeah,
Rolo
go
talks about this in The Rational Male, and he also talks about it in the second book. And then also you can read the book Dataclysm, which shows this is actual data. This is nobody's opinion.
This is fact.
When you see the market value for women who get the most right swipes on these dating apps, it is between the ages of 23 and 25. That's not our opinion. That's not us being misogynist. This is just math. For men, it starts around the age 35, 38. That's when it gets to our peak. So our peak is much later. So when he's asking that question, I understand you internally can have like personal self-worth and nobody's questioning that. But the problem is this idea that you think that you're going to be of more value to men when you're older. There's just stats that would show that empirically that's not correct. Does that make sense?
I'll beat the odds. Okay.
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 You'll beat-
Why?
you'll beat
what
the
is
odds.
that?
'Cause you're not even attractive
No,
now.
I got a question. Now, why do you think you'll beat the odds? Why do you want to beat the odds? Is what I'm saying. Because I'll explain. You know what? Since we're at the end of the show, I'll just explain it to you. Is women in your age bracket, in your demographic right now, they express exactly the same thing you're saying right now. They want to be independent because they fear that they'll never find a guy that they can like trust with their lives. Because what we do is we teach women, especially of Gen Z and probably the latter half of millennials, we teach women that men are never to be trusted. You can't trust them with security. You can't trust them to make more money. You were just saying a minute ago, these guys are bums. You can't find it. A high value men are very, very rare.
Canadian player.
So finding a guy who is of some really mythical apex quality is next to impossible. So the only recourse women have is to, I don't know, invest in yourselves, right? I'm going to be a bad bitch when I get to be 30. The problem with that is the reason why you want to be a bad bitch at 30 is because you can't trust men for your long-term security. So you have to provide it for yourself. That's the fear. The fear is that I'll never be able to find a guy that I can trust with my life, much less kids, much less paying the bills, much less being dominant, because everyone on this whole panel here today has said pretty much the same thing, that they can't find a dominant guy, or that if the guy is dominant, then it's 50-50 and I'm going to be just as dominant as he is. And so what you're doing is you're sort of like reconfirming for yourself that you cannot trust guys. They are bums, or they're incompetent, or they are abusers in some way. And so the only way to hedge your bet for the future is to become a bad bitch by 30. And so
the problem with being a bad bitch, all this money you gonna make, you gonna
shooting
spend
yourself in the foot because you can't find a guy to whom you want to
you can't be
submit
a bad
to and
bitch
defer
without
to when
being
it comes
looking
to
like one.
authority. And that's, I think, is one of the greatest problems for women that are of your age right now, is because there's this lack of like, I'm never going to find a guy like that. And I can understand, because there's a lot of guys that aren't never going to be like that.
We agree with that. We said most guys are bums. We agree with that.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
gonna say
So
you
it's
pretty
that
much need
fear.
But you're also becoming the man you want to marry.
Yeah.
You see that? You
Right.
with a graduate degree, and that's going to be an issue. Do you understand how that might not be attractive in the future?
I
Right?
understand, but I'm also utilizing my talents. Like, I'm gifted with math, and also I want to say, like,
my dick is hard. You could do arithmetic.
I'm fucking no, but
He's
but I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah.
This isn't for men. Like, I like to do math. That's
1
for
+ 1 is
myself.
2.
Like that's just me. Like,
Yeah, but I get that. But do you not see how like the things that you're flexing like are not attractive to
no,
men?
and I totally get that. And I was gonna say he hit the nail on the head. It totally goes with trust. Like my upbringing definitely made my trust with men not like. At one point we were homeless. My dad wasn't pulling anything. Like I was on the streets. So like seeing a man, like how do you have your family on the streets?
Do you think you could ever trust a man with your life?
Again?
Emotional damage.
She's going for life.
No, because she never had positive masculinity in her life.
And
So
then the reason I asked that is because if you can't trust a man with your life, how can you trust him with your kids? How can you trust him with the
No, I
family?
couldn't. And that's why they asked if I had a fallback on kids. I don't, because like I would love to have kids. I think I'd be a great mom, but at the same time, like I just don't think in this society and the way things going, like with me, I just.
Yep. Then who? I'm just curious. Who do you choose? Like, what type of man do you choose? That
she's single.
You know, but I'm sure you've
if she could
been with some dudes.
ideally.
Like, what kind of men have you chosen previously?
I go with masculine men, like dominant men. Yeah.
Previously, that's who you've chosen.
Yeah, I'm very submissive in a relationship. Like I cater to my man. Like he was a basketball player. We wanted to open a gym together. I love real estate. I have my own home. I love doing that stuff. And I looked into all the stuff to open him a gym. I started a business plan for him to do the gym. Like for him.
But he knocked up some other bitch.
Yeah.
Wow. He mistreated you.
Yeah.
Life is crazy.
But that's all right.
Okay.
Moving on.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, hey, you can chase a career, make the money. Just understand that you have more value now.
I'm just saying, like, I can bring you value with my as an accountant. Like, I can totally handle your financials. What if you don't bring, like, you don't know numbers, you don't know that stuff? What if, like, there's men who aren't good at math.
Yeah, but we can also hire an accountant.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Good point.
Do you understand? Like
I am not that good at math.
Listen,
but if the majority of men are bums, who's buying these accountants? Like, I charge $30 to $50 an hour for my rate. Like.
The high value man that don't want anything to do with you. I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that as like at 36 when you're looking for a girl who's like feminine and like sort of.
And if you make real money, you're hiring a CPA, dude.
You're looking for
I
because
agree.
it takes I'm sure you'll agree with this. It takes longer for men to mature into their peak potential than it does for women too. So men don't really become men until they're 30 or they start getting their business together. They make partner in the law firm or they become a surgeon. Not until they're in their early 30s to mid 30s, right? So those guys are not looking for a woman who's 30 and is a bad.
All right. What about you?
And thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Thoughts on the show? Hit it, love
Let's
it.
go crazy.
Disagreements. Well,
This is what I want to see.
Oh Lord. Well, I got a couple dislikes from the people on the shows in the comments. I can care less, but definitely a couple disagreements. Not that I care to speak anything on.
Thank you.
Of course, you're very welcome. I'm glad you're grateful.
Listen. I'll say this, right? You're not a bad person. I think you have a great spirit, great energy.
Thank you.
Just
annoying.
No.
Merch.
The interruptions are kind of uncalled for.
No, I listen.
Yeah.
I will admit this. I have the tendency to interrupt people with my mom, with my dad, in school, in relationships. I have that. I'm trying to learn how to control that now.
I had no idea.
You can't.
No, of course you won't, because you don't know me. It's your first time, and I presented myself as a joke. But it's very challenging for me, bro. It's very challenging for me, bro. Straight up.
No, he's a joking, bro.
Straight up.
Yeah,
I'm letting you know, like, something that I'm like still challenging to this day. I know it's something I have a problem with. So
He was
my
using
apologies
sarcasm.
for cutting. But my apologies for cutting you off and you off. It's not something I'm trying to do.
He's doing it right now.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, can I just ask? Have you ever been prescribed Ritalin before?
No, I haven't been.
I'm not trying to be
I haven't been prescribed shit. I don't
Okay.
want prescribed of anything because I don't need it. I can control myself. But if you feel like I
You
can't, that's the
can't
problem.
control yourself.
Right.
I'm just asking, honestly.
Well, you kind of effectively proved that you can't control it during the
I
course
was
of this
gonna say
podcast.
That's what y'all
evidence
assume.
to
You just
say
admitted that you can't.
control it.
You have a
just
problem.
admitted that you
interrupted
can't-
everybody here.
And your actions displayed it.
Yeah, you actually admitted.
I just throw the red meat in the middle.
That's what y'all think, and that's y'all. But like,
Just throw the red meat in the middle.
All right,
Okay.
next.
What about you?
I had a really good time. I do want to apologize for saying that you belittled me. I need to be more educated when it comes to vocabulary. So I can admit my wrong.
There you go.
And, you know, I can acknowledge that. But I did have a good time, and I like to come on this podcast because I watch it quite frequently, and I
One
like
of
to
John's
see.
friends is on
you know,
here right
You didn't know
now.
what misandry means?
I did not.
You do
One
now.
of Junior's
man.
friends.
Yeah,
Hey.
my boyfriend's gonna
Bruh.
light me up when he watches this because we have vocab words together and we read books together. It's,
Oh shit.
I taught you
That's
this.
sweet.
You should
man,
be
shout
in
out to the
bed,
man. I
Jack
don't know who he is,
Daddy.
but like, I can tell he is working on making you a better woman. So shout out to him.
It's
he
Jack.
really is.
He is in
found me
bed
the
watching it
rubble.
on his
Yeah,
phone.
he's in
You know, I'm
bed.
very
You
thankful
probably
to
on
have
your
him
phone
because
watching.
That is so cute. Oh my god.
Not everybody has that opportunity to find somebody, you know, they always want to find somebody who's like in the gold
Not for
mine or
real.
whatever, but like he found me in the rubble and he
Oh.
made me into gold and I'm
So
very appreciative.
You're saying he turned a 3 or 4 into a housewife?
Yeah.
You know what 3 or 4 is?
Yeah, someone who's
It's an
like,
area, it's an area code.
oh, well, I'm not going to say I'm a
No,
hoe.
no. It's a hoe. It's a hoe.
She got it.
That's what
She's too fast.
Yeah, you put it in the calculator, you flip it upside
This
down.
is HOE.
I just try to
Yeah.
give you all a compliment. Y'all gonna insult me?
listen.
Like,
That
come
was
on.
Chris.
That was
That was Chris.
That was
That's
Chris.
insulting you. I
Chris,
didn't
That was
like,
Chris.
get the
That was
fuck out of my
Chris.
face.
That's Chris.
Yeah, it's on Rumble.
Anyways, all I'm saying is I can admire when I'm wrong, or acknowledge when I'm wrong,
Facts.
and you know
There it is.
that's what it is to be feminine. Is
Look,
you know you step back.
Nobody can
and
belittle
realize,
you unless you let them.
Exactly.
Unless you think to yourself you're
I
being
used the
belittled.
wrong word. I didn't know the word, and I apologize.
Okay.
Message
And I
received.
could have known
Got it.
more,
Okay, look,
but I didn't.
we got you. You're not a bad person. We understand.
I
also,
wasn't
as well,
saying I was a bad person. but
guys on the panel, tell them where they can find you and what's new and then we're out of here.
What, Justin? Where can we find you?
Instagram JWaller7.
Boom.
Rollo, where
Junior
You can
friend
find
over there,
Justin on
he
his
taking
couch.
notes.
At his apartment.
He said,
What?
"Hey, show me your channel."
Pause, nigga.
Oh,
I said I'm his biggest fan, so I know he's
You
mine.
can find me
Aw.
on Amazon. All my books are there. You can find. People know where I'm at. Come on.
There you go.
But the reason why I'm here with this fine fellow right here is because we are the two halves of Access Vegas right now. We're doing I guess a bi-monthly podcast.
Yeah, that's
now.
right.
Good.
That's right.
In Las Vegas.
Yeah, you can find me at Michael Sartain on everything except for TikTok. It's Michael Sartain Podcast.
Cool.
All right. All right, guys. We'll be back on Wednesday.
All
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna
Mike
go ahead and
what
end
was that?
this off.
2 more chances.
Oh, 2 more.
Thanks for
Please.
tuning in. So usually Fresh and Fit is a lot better. Tonight was trash. I ain't gonna
Terrible.
lie. This was a trash show. We skipped through a lot of it. Usually, you know, we can get some better commentary, but this one was a little
hard to watch for sure.
Yeah, it was pretty trash. I say he was wondering if your intro is your rap song. Yes, the intro is actually my song. Let's see. I guess I need to move this back over here. Yeah. But yeah, this didn't turn out to be what I was anticipating. I could have finished doing what I was doing instead of doing this.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie. But it is what it is. Sometimes you do what you do. So, regardless, if y'all have never tuned in, Fresh and Fit is a show you can catch it, well, pretty much the same place you can catch me at. I'm on Twitter. I am on Twitch. I am on Facebook. Facebook Live, that is. You can catch me on YouTube. And you can also catch me on Rumble. Go ahead and make sure you subscribe to all of the social media. I'm also on Instagram as Mr. Go Get 'Em. And you can also follow us on Instagram as nocappreacts. You will catch another show. We will be here on Friday. at 9 p.m. And we got Miss Hollywood going to be on here. So as y'all know, the Super Bowl is going to be live right here in Phoenix, Arizona. And I will be at all of the Super Bowl events. It is going to be a great event. Friday night, we're going to be talking with someone that is actually doing most of the choreography, etc. for the Super Bowl. So, Jack Daddy said that y'all got a good game tonight. Yeah, I know me and him talk basketball nonstop. Trust me, we talk basketball nonstop. It's funny when my oldest son's friends get on here. Thanks for tuning in again. I'm out.
Balenciaga's on my feet, stay in. Oh boy, fresh. I got these pointers, neck and wrist, stay in. Oh boy, fresh. I'm always fresher than the rest, stay in. Oh boy, fresh. Since 96, I'm in this game, stay in.